Greetings, brothers and sisters, and a very warm welcome to you and yours. Thank you for staying up, those of you who would normally be sleeping, and those of you who are busy doing your night chores. I'm your brother, Majesty, and of course, I'm here with my studio engineer whose name just happened to be Jacob, giving you the impeccable truth as it has always been told by the executive elders, the mystics among the Moors, with an insight to help us see clearly through seemingly closed windows, and the clarity to walk without a shadow of a doubt right through seemingly closed doors. My dear family, it is important to note that you're listening to none other than the Supreme Sound, the Big 94, Radio Jamaica, the only logical reason for broadcasting. Tonight we pray you'll enjoy our show, whether you are feasting or fasting, so call in. Get a personal insight that is, of course, enlightening. Develop your insight with and through our radio institution. Hey, expand your mind. Take a quantum leap in time. Our student numbers tonight are 876-926-2178, 876-926-8631, and 876-926-7615. Now, brothers and sisters, it is important to note that we live in a world, along with billions of other people who want to be heard, but people who won't even stop for a moment and listen to themselves. Not for a moment would most people wonder what God will say to them if they would only be still, be silent. Like the prophet Moses, most spiritual people tend to want to move away from the noisy crowd and either ascend a high mountain or go on a peaceful retreat alone due to a yearning to hear the voice of God. Sadly, fewer and fewer people tend to crave that blissful silence. A silence that is absolutely golden. Today we drive in cars and buses with loud music. Suddenly, we see the need to disturb anyone and everyone in our neighborhood with noise pollution. Many people tend to think that disturbing other people's peacefulness is a God-given right, which means that some of us are not mentally okay at all. If a woman in her bedroom can't nurse her newborn baby and put him or her to sleep because some idiotic human being next door believes that his noise pollution is wonderful, and if she can't put her baby to sleep, that's her problem. He don't care. If a sick person must put up with the disgusting and often ridiculous music that his neighbor decide to blast at the loudest pitch from right next door, or go live somewhere else, it's very sad. Then there are those people who spend their entire day quarreling, cussing, and fuming about the cost of living, the fact that the road needs fixing, or the belief that their good-for-nothing spouse is cheating. And all an old lady next door may need is a few quiet hours to be at peace with her memories. But she can't get that because there's a football match next door, or a bad show on TV, and the TV is turned up to its loudest because it's a brand new flat screen TV, and the owner thinks that everyone deserves to be jealous of him for getting this huge flat screen TV. So he turns it up very loud, though he alone is in a room watching the movie. Meanwhile, grandma in the little house next door cannot speak to her grandson on the phone, calling from America. And although she would beg this idiotic neighbor to turn down his TV set, he will not, claiming that grandma is too old and miserable to tell him anything. So, to hell with her. Now, in the face of all this madness, when do we get the chance to listen to the voice within, the voice of God? Most of us have become absolutely noisy, never knowing what peace and joy there may be in silence. Silence is free. It is a God-given right. It is a great gift, a blessing, a privilege, a principle. Now, we have said that there are 12 characters of human personality, 12 types of people with 12 viewpoints of thinking. We have learned that each type of person has been awarded a 2-hour period each day for man to God contact, for prayer, for thanksgiving, for perfecting his or her creativity, for holistic meditation. But if we are to benefit from this 2-hour period, we should reserve a part of this 2-hour period for meditation, to ignore the fears and cares and woes and problems that we may be facing and just literally be still. Be still and know that God exists. Be still and remember that God Almighty is real. Let that wonderful counselor speak to you from within. Of course, you will hear his voice from within. Is it not written that your body is a temple of the living God? Of course it is. But we must find time to meditate, to be silent. There's nothing as valuable in this world as the sound of silence. The sound of silence brings down your high blood pressure. It reduces your stress. It purifies your thoughts and teach you how to solve serious problems. It can help you mentally and spiritually. You know, when you eat in silence as Ethiopians do, it actually helps your food to digest. Indeed, there's nothing in this world like the sound of silence. Silence is golden. We would like to big up all the police, all the nurses, all the doctors, all the lawyers, and also we'd like to big up the prisoners, people who are very often forgotten. Oh my gosh, man. There are people too, you know, regardless of the so-called mistakes that they may have made, you know. Oh gosh, it is 12:13 in Jamaica. Well, on tonight's menu, we would like to start with numerology, the science of your name. What is your name? Is it Jennifer? Is it Carlotta? Is it Peter? Is it John? What's your name? And most importantly, how does it affect you? Those of you who wouldn't mind giving your name on the air, give us a call. We have said that you can get us tonight at 876-926-2178. We have said you can get us at 876-926-8631. And now we add that you can also get us at 876-926-7615. Give us a call. Are you in or are you out? Good night. Good night.
Good night.
How you do? This is Majesty here. You're listening to Radio Jamaica. The show is Wisdom Unveiling on the Upper Deck, and we should start tonight's proceedings with numerology.
Good night,
Pardon?
Good night.
Good night. Are you ready for your reading?
Here's a card reading.
Yeah, but I'm not doing card reading yet. It's numerology. It's name reading, so it's up to you now.
Card reading, I'll read the one.
Right, so you can call back another time. Greetings, good night.
Good night.
Are you in or are you out? It's name readings tonight in the beginning.
You're doing reading tonight?
I'm doing readings tonight, but you must give your name and get a name reading. Card readings will be later on. If you want to later on, that's fine with me.
Okay, I'll call back later on.
Excellent. Greetings and good night.
Yeah, greetings.
Greetings. We begin with name readings tonight. Are you in or are you out?
I'm in.
You're in. What a brave little boy. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, what's your name?
My name is Mark.
Mark. Are you talking about M-A-R-K?
Yeah.
You have a middle name?
Anthony.
Anthony, spell it.
Anthony.
Okay, and what's your last name?
Finnekin.
Pardon?
Finnekin.
Spell it.
Finnikin.
Finnikin. Finnekin. That's different.
Finnikin.
So it's two N's.
Yeah.
Okay, Finnekin. And you, what's your birth date?
27th of January.
What year?
62.
1962. 27th of January. Okay. Now, you're born in 1962, which is quite a powerful year. But the fact that you're born in January, I have to look it up. 1962. Let's see. 1962 actually began on February 5. The power of that year began February 5. So that means that you rule in 61, okay?
Yeah.
So you're born the year of the tiger, but you're not a tiger. You're actually an ox. You know what is an ox?
Yeah, ox is like a cow.
Yeah, it is a type of cow. They have a hump in the back. It's a whitish looking cow. They use them to plow land in Asia and Africa and some parts of China, right?
Yeah.
It's a very stubborn animal, the most hardworking animal in the world, okay?
Yeah.
The ox people are just like that. The only thing is that you don't forgive so easy because you can't forget. Your memory is extremely good, right?
That is true.
You must be careful not to live in the past. You have to learn to let go of past hurts, people who hurt you, let it go, right?
Yeah.
But your birth date is 27. You pick up a good hand there because 27 is an indication that you're blessed with great personal power, the ability to think clearly, act strongly, and wisely. A number of successes in your life's activity, blessed with love, brains, decision, balance, and very good judgment, but you must follow your very own ideas in order to achieve success, okay?
Yeah.
Now let's get to your name before your phone card run out. With Mark, we got M is 4A1 R9K2. With Anthony, we got A1 N5T2 H806 N5Y7. And Finnekin, we got F6 I9, right? N5 N5 I9 K2 I9 N5. Here we go. Now your mentality for Mark is the only vowel in Mark, which is A. That's number one. That make you stubborn but ambitious, absolutely sure of yourself, a progressive builder. Never say die. You must never, ever give up no matter what, okay?
Yeah.
Your personality number is 15.
Yeah.
You have a radio on?
No.
Okay.
Somebody was at the gate a while ago.
Okay, avoid the noise. Now, 15 is a favorable number for getting money and favors from others. With the right education, you would have been an excellent public speaker, one who holds the attention of others. It's a number of magic and strong mystery. People on that number, you could conquer anything at all that you need in life just through prayer and positive thinking, okay?
Yeah.
Do you know your prayer time?
That is what I definitely want to know.
Not definitely. The word should have been lifinitely, So you want to know that lifinitely, right?
Yeah.
All right. Europeans got to be talking about death. Definitely. Anyway, So in the African world, we call you Bandele. You're from the house of Bandele, okay?
Yeah.
The word Bandele actually means born away from home, but that's beside the point. The point is that your prayer time happens to be 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. So in the night between 1 o'clock and 3 o'clock is the perfect time for you to pray.
Yeah.
Now hold on. That don't mean that you can't pray other times, you know. But if you really need help, quickly, that is your prayer time to ask for that help, okay?
Yeah.
Then you need your direction, right? Your direction of power is north-northeast. If you face the north-northeast, you'll be facing your guardian angel who actually appears at 1 o'clock a.m. and leaves at 3 a.m., okay?
Yeah.
To face the north-northeast is simple. All you got to do is face the north and turn an inch to the right.
Okay.
Do you know how to face north?
That's for sure. I'm an ex-serviceman.
Huh?
I'm an ex-serviceman in the army.
Okay, all right. Well, for those people who don't know how to face a particular direction, if you want to face north, you wake up in the morning early and face the sun. So you're facing east. Put out your hand like a cross or maybe a left-hand point. That's north, right?
Yeah.
And that was not for you. That's for people who would like to know. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Okay, so here we go. Your destiny number for Mark is 16, which is not good news at all. Have you been divorced?
Huh?
Have you ever been divorced?
No.
Are you in love?
Sure.
Okay. Now 16 is a destructive number. It brings upheaval, earthquake, chaos, danger, explosions. Now, how long you been in love?
It's about 9 months.
Okay. Well, you know, you don't really know someone in 9 months. It takes like up to 3 years to even begin to know the person. But anyway.
Yeah.
16 is a number that once you got that number in your name, you're gonna whatever relationship you have is going to be you're going to get some serious tests, okay?
Yeah.
Because it's a number connected to divorce, all right?
Okay.
So let's see. Your person that you're in love with, when is that person's birthday? Do you know?
The 23rd of July.
What year?
1968.
68. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now, 1968 is the year of the monkey, okay?
Yeah.
You know, a monkey and an ox could have some serious ups and downs because your wisdom is different. So you're going to have to be prepared to be forgiving, okay?
Okay.
Sometimes she will just say the wrong things at the wrong time.
Yeah.
Or you may just have the wrong attitude when it comes to dealing with her. And then there's going to be some issues, all right?
Yeah.
You guys have any issues since you came together?
No, not really.
Okay, but remember, you've only been together a few months, so you're still putting your best foot forward and putting your best outside. You guys ever live together?
No, just visit each other.
Okay, but when you visit each other, a relationship is almost perfect. You know that, right?
Yeah.
I mean, visit me but live with me is two real different things, you know?
That's what my granny always told me.
Yes, so the truth is that I'm going to have to look and see how compatible you guys are. Just a minute. This shouldn't take long. Let's look at the ox and the monkey. Now, in the African world, you will be Bandele, but she would be Ibrahim, okay?
Yeah.
Now, let me see what we have on the ox and the monkey. Ox husband, monkey wife. Here goes. Listen carefully, right?
Yeah.
Now, this is what happens usually, right? Ox husband, monkey wife. Both are self-assured and know what they want. And what they want may not really be each other after a while, okay?
Yeah.
He is simple, serious, and matter of fact. You're a very serious man, right?
Yeah.
She is attractive. Is she beautiful?
Yeah, nice.
She's attractive, complicated, and self-centered. She thinks a lot about herself, right?
Yeah.
They both love success and money, but they have entirely different ideas on how to attain success and how to spend the money. Mistress Monkey is quite accomplished and independent and not as security-minded as he. She could find him becoming tyrannical when she takes his orders lightly, while he cannot quite get her to pay him the respect and admiration that he craves.
Yeah.
If he flaunts his authority, she will enrage him by laughing in his face. Neither will ever succeed in subordinating the other. So, well, you guys will at some point try to control each other, and that's where the problem will begin. Now, here's the thing. If you know where a problem is coming from, the problem is solved, Listen, if you know what problem that you can get and where it's coming from, then the problem is almost solved, right?
Yeah.
Because then now you will expect certain things and just take it easy when she get negative, all right?
Right.
So I'm not telling you that it can't work. It can work with the knowledge of the fact that you know there's going to be issues.
Yeah.
The fact that you know there's going to be issues, when the issues come, then that's not going to bother surprise you again. So the devil will have to try something else, right?
Yeah, right.
Because you hip to that. No, because you know. Blessed is he who know. Okay?
Okay.
All right. But hold on. She's born the 23rd of July, so she's going to be very bossy. She's a Leo. Right?
That is true. That's
she's going to be very bossy, so I know how you can deal with that. But your birth dates add to an excellent number because 27 and 23 happens to be 50, right?
Yeah.
You ever talk to her about doing business together?
Well, yeah, we talk about it, but it's true. She live in the state.
Oh, she's that
yeah,
far from you.
State, but she just come and spend 6 months and then up again.
Okay, but when she spends 6 months, she's never really spent that 6 months in the house with you.
No.
Okay, all right. Now, but 50 is a number that shows that the two of you can do some good business together. Because 50 actually means great success and wide fame, right?
Yeah.
So if you're both business minded, you can be quite an asset to each other. 50 means great success and wide fame. People under this number should do well in public life, having a speaking ability that command people, draw crowds, win high praise, great personal charm and magnetism, a sense of order and justice. So that's a good thing. All right? But remember, you're not compatible. So there's going to be issues when she carry on with her bossy self, right?
Right.
So that takes care of number 16. So it doesn't matter if it's she or other women.
Yeah.
You'll always have a test when it comes to your love life. How have your love life been through the years?
Well, ups and downs.
Okay, well, just see that as something normal, okay?
Yeah. Okay.
With Anthony now, the mentality number is 7. Is 7 one of your favorite numbers?
Oh, favorite number is 5. Yeah.
True? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, 7 is a good number too. 5 is a good number too. 7 means great independence, a lover of constant changes. People under this number make famous writers. They are dreamers, so you get powerful dreams, right?
Yeah.
They have powers of magnetism over others who do their bidding, full of new ideas, great learning, great insight into what made the world go wrong, and you're generally a winner, right?
Yeah.
Hold on. 27 is your personality number, but we don't talk about 27 already because you're born the 27th of January, right?
Yeah. Right.
Hold on. And the destiny number is 34. Now, hold on. 34 is a deeply spiritual number, with magical, voodoo, or occult traits. In other words, to put it mildly, people who try to do bad things to you are going to be fooling themselves, because you have what we call a voodoo power. So, literally speaking, people who attack you spiritually, it may rebound on them,
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, listening.
A strong insight and intuition helps you win personal control and victory, but don't overreach yourself. Play the game of life cautiously and avoid overambition. In other words, don't gamble, okay?
Okay.
Like big gambling business, that's not going to work. With Frank, with Finnegan now, the mentality number is 27, and you don't know what 27 mean already, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And 23 is the personality number. 23 is the official number of success. You ever think of having your own business?
Yeah, trying to start a car wash. I get a car wash last week Friday.
Good. Listen, you're going to get things done, okay? And your destiny number for Finnegan is 50, and I already said it means great success and wide fame. So, yeah, get on with your car wash, man.
Okay.
Your full mental numbers is 1, 7, and 27. Your full personality numbers is 15, 27, and 23. Let's add them up. Well, your full mentals is 35, which means money, peace of mind, travel, friendship, and love success. So don't give up on love, okay?
Okay.
And your full personality number is 65. Now, 65 is not a bad number at all. Let me tell you what 65 says. Listen.
Yeah, listen.
65 really is a holy number. It has great fervor and feeling. It gives powerful friends and a satisfactory, happy marriage. Now, there are some little hurts and dangers. Once you get married, there are going to be some little hurts and dangers, but caution will overcome these. So you got to choose your words wisely when it comes to women, okay?
Okay.
Have you accused your friend of having man and all that?
No.
Well, don't go there,
Yeah, she just moved over.
Good. Never accuse anyone of anything that you're not sure about. Is the perfect way to break up any relationship, okay?
Yeah.
Some people just accuse people jokingly, but that doesn't work. And your destiny number is 100, which means that living to 100 should be a piece of cake for you, because your destiny number is 100, right?
Yeah.
So living to 100 years, that should be an easy thing for you to do. Now, let me give you some numbers of interest. You have a pen?
Yeah, just a minute.
I'm sure the rude boys are going to write down these numbers and buy their lotto tomorrow, so you better write them down too.
Yeah, right. I will write them down.
If rude boys could win money on your thing, you better do it. Now, when I say don't gamble, I mean don't do no little petty gambling, right? And don't go no casino, right? Don't go no casino. But to buy a lottery ticket now and then, I don't think that would hurt. You're just spending a dollar, right?
Yeah, all right.
So your numbers of interest is 1, 16, 15, 34, 27, and 7, okay?
Okay.
All right. Now, think about your future now and call any number that comes to your mind between 10 and 73.
32.
32. Why you call 32?
Just one of them number I kind of like, I'd add up to 5.
Okay, you like number 5?
Yeah.
Well, here's what it says, 32. This number has magical properties. You must be careful not to let your plans be destroyed by other people's recklessness and bad judgment. Now, stick a pin right there. Do you smoke or drink?
Yeah, smoke, don't drink.
What do you smoke?
Smoke weed and cigarette.
All right. Now, 32 is really an anti-tobacco number. Remember that each tobacco company put X amount of chemicals in their cigarette to catch you and hold you and grip you where you can't move, There's a high science when it comes to tobacco business, right?
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, each may have like 32 chemicals in their thing, and no two cigarette companies don't have the same chemicals, you know. That's why a man who smokes certain brand don't smoke no other brand. You never check that.
Yeah.
Unless I'm in a prison or so on, you don't have no choice. But
Yeah.
a free man walking down the street, if he smoke one brand, he don't smoke no other brand. That brand actually own him. Okay?
Yeah.
So you need to know these things. 32. This number has magical properties. Magic. You must be careful not to let your plans be destroyed by other people's recklessness and bad judgment. Success assured in most operations. People under this number will have many friends, fine social and work connections, but there's a danger of yielding to evil, especially in moral habits. So avoid smoking, excess drinking. You drink rum?
No.
Avoid smoking, excess drinking, and excess gambling, right?
Yeah.
Now, let me tell you a secret about the Ibrahim woman, right?
Yeah.
The Ibrahim woman, unless she's a smoker too, she's not likely to stay with you if she's smelling cigarette on you, you know? Did she not tell you that?
No, repeat that. I didn't get that.
The Ibrahim woman or the monkey woman, right? Right? You listen to me? You gone?
No, I'm here.
The Ibrahim woman, which is the monkey woman, the smell of tobacco smoke, of cigarette smoke, will turn her off completely unless she's a smoker too. Okay?
Yeah.
So if you really would like this woman to take to you, you're going to have to work on yourself and
Chip
avoid...
out, man.
Huh? You chip out?
Yeah, chipping out and going out and coming in.
Listen carefully. I said before, I'll tell you again. That particular woman is going to be turned off when she smell tobacco smoke on you, you know?
Oh.
Okay?
Yeah, I'm listening.
It's going to turn her off completely. She's going to smell it in your sweat. That's a major turn off for such a woman. Okay?
Yeah.
So if you really want that woman to chill out with you, you're going to have to start working on yourself and leave tobacco alone. All right?
Okay.
If she smell rum on you often, it will turn her off. If she smell tobacco on you often, it will turn her off. That's the truth. All right?
Yeah.
So you know you need to you know what to do, right?
Okay.
Because when she get turned off, she'll be really turned off. It's gonna be impossible to turn her on again. So please do the right thing, okay?
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Bless it. Take it easy.
Yeah, bless.
The show is Wisdom Unveiling on the Upper Deck. I'm your host, Majesty, and right here with me is Jacob at the musical control. Now, at this time, I'd like to pay a lot of respects and big ups to a very wonderful human being, a woman called Geneva Vidal. Geneva Vidal lives in Smithfield in Priory. So I'm making it my priority to big up Geneva, because this prioritize big up comes from her daughter, Jessica Martin, a sister that is, well, unsurpassed in good manners and all that. She works at a very famous pharmacy in Oterias. I'd like to also big up Mr. Hainsworth from Slagerville. Mr. Hainsworth is a man that don't miss our show. It would be unconscionable, disrespectful, an act of punishable impudence to forget to big up a man like Hainsworth. I mean, for real. It is now 12:45 in Jamaica. Now, speaking about smells, remember I just alluded to the cigarette smell. Now, the human being is a very unique animal. But every animal have a high tolerance and low tolerance for certain smells. I mean, female goats like to smell the top ranking smell of the billy goat. He's so highly ranked due to the fact that he pours his pee all over him and smell weird, but that sounds smell like perfume to a female goat. With the human beings now, quite a few women will be totally turned on by the smell of certain cologne and perfume. And quite a few women are totally turned off with the smell of cigarettes in a man's sweat. That's the truth. I won't lie to you. It's true. Okay? So if you want to do your mating, then you better be more creative with your smells, because you can't go around most women smelling cigarette. Unless, listen carefully, unless her father was a cigarette smoker, and as a baby she would have kind of got immune to that kind of cigarette smell, and because women like men who subconsciously remind them of them daddy. So unless her daddy was a cigarette smoker, you gotta be careful how you approach a woman smelling like some cigarette factory. That women just don't tolerate that kind of thing, especially most types of women. And many types of women don't like the smell of rum neither, especially that stale rum smell is awful. So, men, get with the program. You want to do mating? Clean up yourself, clean up your act. Make sure you smell properly. Good. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm just boldly telling you, mating don't go so. It just don't go so. All right? And then you have some men who like to have that spliff tail in their mouth all the time. Now, there's some women who can't take the smell of marijuana spliff on man neither. Let me make that clear. So don't think that the marijuana man them off the hook. Right? You have to try and smell properly when you're dealing with mating. Mating ain't no joke. Human beings like to know that them around other human beings who either don't have no smell at all, who smell nice, or who have a smell that remind them of familiar persons that them loved. That's the truth. There's no need to lie about it. So it go. All right? I've lived long enough and I'm old enough to tell you that this is a reality. So people who feel that them should go around other people without making them self-smell properly, you're going to lose the game. You don't have no place in the game at all when it comes to mating. It's now 12:49 in Jamaica. Now, let me give you a little parable. You know, the problem with most people is that they are playing the worst, most unrewarding game. And the name of that game is Follow the Follower. I'll say it again. The problem with most people is that they are playing the worst, most unrewarding game. And the name of that game is Follow the Follower. I'd like to tell you a very short story about a small town where early every morning a working man would stop by a certain jewelry store where there's a big clock in the window. This man would take off his watch and set it. Yeah, adjust it, the time to suit the time he saw on the clock. After setting his watch, he would go on to work. This he had been doing for many years. One morning, the jeweler was outside his shop sweeping up some dry leaves and saw the man doing what he always did, setting his watch to match the time on the clock. So he asked the man, "Tell me, sir, why do you adjust your watch to my big clock every morning? I've noticed you doing that for years." The man said, "Well, I am the foreman down at the big plant," he said. "I want to make sure my watch is correct because I blow the whistle every evening at 5 o'clock. The jeweler looked at him rather strangely for a minute. He said, "That's funny. I have been setting my big clock in the window every evening at that quitting whistle of yours all these years. A very logical thing, but it could have been off by 6 months." It was a case of a person just going along with what he thought to be correct without checking his references. So I want to suggest that from now on, at least we do that. Check our references and ask ourselves, are the people I'm following going where I want to go? This, my friend, is wisdom unveiling. As we return to our phone lines, remember, right now it is numerology time. You're either in or you're out. Greetings and good night. Make sure you turn off your radio, okay? Greetings and good night.
Hello, good night.
Good night. It is numerology time. Are you in or are you out?
I'm in.
Good. Turn off your radio.
Yeah, so.
Okay, how can we help you? What is your name?
My name is Beverly.
Beverly.
Yeah.
Some people give birth to a baby girl and they decide, let's name her Beverly. Hey. And then you wonder, why Beverly? Why they never name me Ann or Gwenny? Beverly.
Yeah.
I want to tell this thing for. Okay, spell Beverly.
Beverley.
What's your middle name?
Marcia.
Marcia. Marcia?
That's right.
And what's your last name?
Stewart.
Stewart?
E-R-T, right.
When is your birthday?
January 17, 1971.
1971. Now, you born on the 17th day. Now, 17 is a number of peace and love.
Yeah.
It suggests that you are superior to misfortune and life's burdens. You're able to rise above trouble because of faith in yourself and faith in God.
Okay.
17 is a number of hope, truth, and charity toward others with a deep feeling for beauty and a strong power of intuition. So you're not only just looking good, you're smelling very good indeed, right?
Thank you, yeah.
Now, you born in 1971, which is the year of the pig, but guess what? Anybody call you a swine, put them in court. You ain't no pig, okay?
Okay.
You belong to the year of the dog.
Okay.
No, you probably don't want to be a dog neither, right? I got news for you. Spell the word dog backward and what do you had?
God.
Duh. So you're looking good, all right? Okay. And remember, the dog is the most lovable animal in the world, okay?
Yeah.
Anybody who don't like dogs, them have a serious mental problem.
Okay.
So, you're, in the African world, we don't call you a dog. We would not be so rude. In the African world, we call you Kamau. So you are a Kamau woman. Kamau. So anytime you hear me come on the radio and say the book of Kamau is ready, hey, grab your copy. Because it's the only way you will really know yourself. The average human being only know himself about 5 or 10%, you know. So you can imagine when you finally get the book of Kamau.
Okay.
But hold on. Are you in love?
Yeah.
Okay. When is that person's birthday?
The 25th of April, sorry.
What year?
1968.
Okay. Now, he's obviously accused of being a monkey, okay? He's born the year of the monkey.
Okay.
So the big question is, can a dog really do it with a monkey? Let's check it out, all right? I mean, monkeys full of vibes, you know.
Yeah.
Them can chat, you see? Oh, gosh, man.
Gee, that's true.
Oh, gosh, man. Sometimes they can tell enough lie too, but them sweet. You can't just dismiss them like that, okay?
Yeah, that's true.
Because the monkey is really a vibes master, and when it comes to money, them can hunt it down. I can tell you that.
Okay.
So let's look for monkey husband, dog wife. Can this really work, or will it end in strife? Let's check it out. Monkey husband, dog wife. Here we go. How long you guys been together?
Not so long, probably about 10 months, 9, 10 months.
That's no more than like 20 metaphorical minutes. But check it out.
Yeah.
Monkey husband, dog wife. A good marriage with the partners usually favorably disposed to each other. You hear that? The monkey is productive enough and generally smart and sociable. The dog wife will be cooperative and congenial if he expresses genuine desire to work together. He is apt to be more materialistic and ambitious than she and will be pleased if she does not try to overtake or outdo him in performance, right?
Yeah.
She, on the other hand, is captivated by the monkey's many-sided personality. He finds her a strong and refreshingly unpretentious ally and advisor. She loves his talents, but could take a dim view of his envious and conniving traits.
Okay.
He may find her inspiring and fair-minded practices a bit restricting at times. Otherwise, both are well-balanced and intelligent enough to make necessary concessions. So he will change a bit to suit your vibe, and you can change a bit to suit his vibe, right?
Okay.
But that sounds like something that can work, man. What is you don't like about him?
The talking.
He can chat, you see. Oh.
Be bad.
Hold on.
That's the talking.
Well, when you add your birth dates together, though, I mean, look, you're both good. You're number 17. That is peace and love, right?
Yeah.
So you'll be a major turn on when it comes to how lovable you are, right?
Yeah.
And he's born the 25th, right?
Yes.
So he's protected from witchcraft and all them things there, no? He's also protected from bankruptcy, so he will not be too broke pocket too long, right?
Yeah.
And when you add it together, you get 42. Now, 42 means deeply spiritual.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, he may not always be very religious, but at least he's spiritual, right?
Yeah, he is there. Yeah.
He's religious too?
Yeah, he's religious.
Well, you get where? All right. Hey, big him up for me, you know.
Okay, I will.
Yes, man. The monkeys, them sweet. Believe you me. Sometimes he will tell a white lie or two, because if he don't want you to fret about something, he will not tell the truth about it.
Yeah, that's true.
But you're going to have to understand that's a monkey thing. They don't bother get into that. All right?
That's a monkey thing.
Yeah. You understand?
Okay.
You're a dog, you know. You want a man to be straight up with you and don't tell you no lie.
That's true.
But the monkey have a kind of wisdom where he figure where you don't know wouldn't hurt you, right?
Yeah, but sometimes I have an idea.
And you need to know certain things on a need-to-know basis. For instance, let's say the monkey went to visit his baby mother.
Yeah.
He don't want to make you know he visit his baby mother, because you will start now thinking some weird stuff.
Yeah.
Stuff that not even go so that sound like it could have go so, right?
Yeah.
So why tell you that? So he would say he went to visit his aunt. He visit his grandma.
Yeah.
He visit an old teacher friend, right?
Yeah.
But he's not going to tell you he visit his baby mother, even though he just went to give her some money for the baby, or he just went to check her out to see if she's okay. Maybe he never even kissed her nor do nothing, but he cannot afford to take the risk of telling you that, because you may start thinking some bad stuff. So
yeah. But
then when you find out it's really by baby mother house he was coming from, oh my gosh, big problem. Because you're gonna find out, you're gonna find out because neighbors love to chat, you see?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And don't fool, if there's a monkey neighbor that know you, everything mash up. Anyway, hold on. Black people need to understand why we listen. Black people over communicate.
Yes,
you see, Chinese and them people them under communicate.
Yeah.
Okay, but black people over we chat too much. We
talk too much.
We say too much, man.
Yeah, that is true.
I wonder if you can put some scotch tape or some band-aid on some people's mouth and man. Keep
cool them down.
Oh gosh, man, the place would be life would be a dream if some people might get tape up. Not true.
True, that's true.
Gosh, but anyway, let's look at your numerology before your thing run out. With Beverly, we got B2, E5, V4, E5, R9, L3, E5, Y7. Marcy is M4, A1, R9, C3, I9, A1. And Stuart is S1T2E5W5A1R9T2. Hold on. Your mentality number for Beverly is 15 because E is 5, E is 5, and E is 5. That's the only vowels have E, that's 555, and that is 15. But number 555 is the number of the priesthood. So sometimes you will get a very strong urge to go to church.
Yeah.
Do you go to church sometime?
Yeah, sometimes I go to church.
Yeah, sometimes you just get that strong urge, don't you?
Yeah.
Because number 555 is the number of the priesthood. So every now and then you want to go visit pastor. Can you imagine that?
Yeah, that's true.
Hold on. 25 is your personal number. That's sweet because 25 is a protection number. It means that you are actually guarded, right?
Yeah.
Yes, 25 is a number that shows that you're protected from a lot of things. Let me tell you what 25 say. It says here, 25 is a number of prophetic dreams. So you get a lot of dreams, right?
Yes, I do.
Visionaries. So if you're a man go and on top of another woman, you're going to dream something, you know?
Yeah, or it just come to me like that.
Just like that.
Yeah.
Okay, I can make up something like that. This is true, right?
Yeah.
25, a number of prophetic dreams and visionary sight. It guards against the evils of, black magic.
Okay.
A number giving strength and endurance against great obstacles. Therefore, you will overcome troubles, overcome money worries, and overcome illness every time.
Okay.
Successful in the face of strife because of courage. You will develop a strong willpower to guarantee a rich future. So, trust me, you're looking good, okay?
Okay, thank you.
And your destiny number is 40. 40 is another good number, 40 have a lot to do with the ability to handle money properly, right?
Okay.
How you handle money?
Well, I handle it properly. All right.
40. This number means great care with money. It offers you a business success. Very good investments. People under this number are advised to relax, take it easy, and go in for slow progress because you will progress anyway, okay?
Yeah.
But hold on, there's more. Because Marcia, the mental number is 11, which is not so sweet.
Okay.
11 is a number that warns against injury from others. Lurking dangers. People under this number are often faced with problems and difficulties. So every year there's a problem. If it's not one problem, it's some other difficulty, right?
True, that is true, yeah.
But wait, there's more. 16 is the personality number. Have you ever been divorced?
No, I've never been married.
But there you have it. Perhaps if you were married when you were younger, you'd be divorced by now, right?
Okay.
Because 16 is a destructive number.
Okay.
It brings upheaval, earthquake, chaos, danger, explosions. The vibration of this number is negative. Great care is needed, or danger and great defeat would be the result. Love and marriage seldom work out happily. But there's a higher school of thought, which, if carefully understood, you can overcome all them perils there and point the path to success and glory.
Okay.
So don't be too quick to run away a man because of some little thing, all right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you have a man that cheats on you, what you would do?
Keep him.
Huh?
If he treats me good.
You is one wise woman. You don't want dash with the baby the bath water, don't you?
That's true.
Oh my gosh, man.
Yeah.
You got the right attitude. Your destiny number here is 27. 27 is an indicator that you are blessed with great personal power, the ability to think clearly, act strongly, and wisely. A number of successes in your life's activity, blessed with love, brains, decision, balance, and very good judgment, but you must follow your very own ideas in order to achieve success, right?
Okay.
And with Stuart, the mentality number is 6. So you are a lover of good music, right?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
You can listen to nice, slow, melodious tunes every Sunday evening.
That's true.
Oh my gosh, man. I can see you dancing in the kitchen with a broomstick. Oh my gosh. 6, it says you are blessed with the ability to make friends that last, a great lover of art and music, a magnetic person that have a compelling attraction for people. Hey, people just love you, you know.
Yeah.
You hate jealousy and you hate unreasonableness. This number shields many wealthy people who are generous to those who are poorer. Hey, you're gifted for entertaining, highly respected by others, strong ideals, great happiness. Let me ask you, can you bake?
Yes, I can.
You like baking?
I like cooking over anything to do with food, yeah.
Yes, man. I you that, man. Remember me tell you that. All right.
Yeah.
19 is your personality number, which shows lucky, greatly fortunate, a good bet to win honor, fame, and fortune in the near future according to plan. So I can tell that your man get a real good deal. That's a real good deal, you know. A well-rounded woman, not true?
Yeah, that's true.
Excellent mentality, not too quick to dash him away, right?
Yeah.
For some little dibby idiot argument, right?
Yeah, that is, yeah.
Cook and feed him, willing to give him a nice massage when it's necessary, right?
Yes.
Excellent in a bed, right? Oh my gosh, man. The man out there sitting up on the wall feel one way that them can't say that about them. When the man them vex, hey, don't make the man them get your phone number, you know, big things. And your destiny number is 25. So again, you got double protection because you don't know 25 is protection, right?
Yes.
But wait, there's more because your full mentals is 15 from Beverly, 11 from Marcia, and 6 from Stuart. And your full personality numbers is 25, 16, and 19. Here goes. Hold on. Hey, your full mentals is 32. And here's what it says. Listen carefully. This number has magical properties. You must be careful not to let your plans be destroyed by other people's recklessness and bad judgment. Yeah. Success assured in most operations. People under this number will have many friends, fine social and work connections, but there's a danger of yielding to evil, especially in moral habits. So avoid smoking, excess drinking, and excess gambling, right?
Yeah, I don't gamble.
I don't have to warn you about none of this, man. Sure.
Yeah.
Hold on. And your full personality number is 60. You ever wanted to be a nurse?
Yes, when I was much younger.
Yeah. 60. People under this number make great nurses, mental doctors, or even healers. You're given to authority and serve well. Generally cheerful, light-hearted, and happy. Also, an agreeable type of person who will find life pleasant. Also, slow or cautious in love and childbearing. How much children you have?
One daughter.
But there you have it, you see?
Yeah.
Slow or cautious in love and childbearing. Right?
Yeah.
Because you don't get pregnant for no fool, you know. You have to check him carefully, check all your dogs in for ticks. Not true? Slow or cautious in love and childbearing. People under this number are late bloomers. Your wealth and happiness come as you grow older. What a woman.
Yeah. Wow.
Me tell you, man, you're well set, you know. Your brethren get a very good deal.
All right. I'll tell him.
Tell him that me say.
Yeah.
Him get a very good deal, okay?
Okay.
Actually, the Camo woman really is a prized woman, you know. She's one of the greatest wives a man can have.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just don't make a man miserable, not true?
No, not at all.
Oh my gosh, what a woman, man. Sure. And guess what? Your destiny number is 92, which means that you could at least live to the age of 92.
Wow.
But that's not bad at all, right?
No, that's lovely. That's nice.
I mean, at the age of 92, most people don't even have sex, right?
That is true.
And if you're not having sex, what you doing wrong here? So.
Oh, that's true.
Here goes. Write down your numbers of interest, ma'am. You have a pen?
Oh, I'm going to write it on the phone. Hold on.
You write it on the phone?
Yeah.
Make sure you don't beep in my ear, you know. You have a different phone to write it on?
I have a different... Hold on, let me just get a pen real quick.
It is now
better that way.
1:15 in Jamaica. You listen to Wisdom Unveiling on the Upper Deck. And tonight we have begun with numerology, the science of numbers. And your name involved. You find your pen yet? We turning the whole house upside down, man.
I'm trying to hurry up. Yeah, I found the pen.
Ready?
Yeah.
So your numbers of interest, right?
Yes, sir.
It's 15,
15,
25,
25,
11,
11,
16,
yeah, 16,
27,
27,
and number 6.
And number 6, yeah.
Okay?
Yes, so 15, 25, 11, 16, 27, number 6.
Absolutely. Now, it is important to note that your prayer time is 7 p.m.
Yeah.
to 9 p.m. So every night between 7 and 9 is your prayer time.
Okay.
Your direction of power, I mean, you need to face your guardian angel, right? So you need to know your power direction will be west, northwest. That means you need to face the west and turn an inch to the right. Do you know how to face west?
West, northwest.
You know how to face the west?
The west, no.
Huh?
You could just tell me, no, I don't.
But it is easy, ma'am. The sun set in the west, the sun go down in the west every day.
Yeah.
So just watch the setting sun and look an inch to the right side of the sun.
Right now.
Right, and face the right side of the sun, 1 inch to the right to the sun, and you sell off. That's where your guardian angel, he appears at exactly 7 o'clock every night, and he leaves at exactly 9.
Okay.
Serious business, you know.
Okay.
Right, this is information that no religion can give you, because most religions don't want to hear nothing about astrology.
That is true.
And this is God's phone number, you know. This is literally God's phone number. If you really want to reach and connect, this is it.
Okay.
Now, I'll tell you this.
West, north,
west. No, it worked like
so turn right.
No, just an inch to the right.
Okay, so face the west and turn an inch. Okay.
An inch to the right. It worked like a dream.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Yeah.
In that we know God has given humanity, the power to command angels, you know.
That is true.
It's just that we not listening.
Yeah. But we talk too much sometimes.
We not listening.
That is true. Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Now, there's another thing here. You are Capricorn?
Capricorn, yeah.
Okay. Well, according to astrological herbology, right? From an Afrocentric perspective, Capricorn really is the tribe of Bale. Okay? Baule. That's your African tribe. Bale.
Bale.
Yeah. Okay?
Yeah.
And your lucky fruit is actually the apricot. Apricot is what we call mommy apple, or also you can use a star apple, right?
Okay.
But there's more. Your birthstone is a topaz, you know.
Topaz.
A beautiful, mama. Oh my God. If you ever see a golden topaz, if you go to your store and see a golden topaz, you know I'm more for good while, you know, huh?
You're gonna have to go and have to try and see one.
Listen. A lot of European people have for them birthstone on them finger, you know.
Yeah.
And all of these birthstones come out of Africa. The people just come and take we things and go on with that. We need to grab we things and wear them, you know.
That is true.
These things was put
I always wanted one, but I don't. I'm not sure the color.
No, man. Listen. The topaz come in more than one color. You got the smoky topaz, which is very rare, right?
Yeah.
You got the blue topaz, which is also out of this world. But my favorite topaz is the yellow one. It is awesome.
Okay.
It looks like a diamond, but a yellow. Oh my gosh, man. The topaz.
I can Google it and see them though.
Of course you can.
Okay.
The topaz, right? Just Google the golden topaz, okay?
Yeah.
And it's not even that expensive. I mean, you trust me, you can afford it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you don't want to get it inlaid in silver, you know. This is not semi-precious. This is a precious stone. It's going to be inlaid in gold like in a gold ring. It would not be in a silver ring. Okay.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I don't want it to.
And your lucky day is Saturday.
Okay.
And your lucky herb is bird pepper or cayenne pepper. It attract warm friendships.
Cayenne, I love cayenne pepper. I always use it to cook.
But not only that, it helps your circulation. Just buy a pack of cayenne pepper, sprinkle it on your food every day just before you eat, and it will.
I still have some now. Still
use it, man. It's
always have it.
It helps your blood circulate all through your legs and everything. And enough people lose them leg because they don't know these things, you know.
Yeah.
And some of them, you see people who used to drink lots of ice water.
Yeah.
Ice water close up your veins so the blood cannot flow no more, you know.
Oh.
The only thing that can help you there is the cayenne pepper. Open it up a bit and let the blood flow, okay?
Yes.
And some man penis now going with nothing because no blood no flow around there. And if they put the cayenne pepper in them tea and in them food, they could still do a thing, you know what I mean? Yeah. Right?
Yeah, that's true.
Yes, man.
The blood circulates.
So any man who's about to kill himself because them penis now going, stop, nobody kill yourself yet. Just postpone the killing of self. Make some tea of cloves. You can buy cloves at the supermarket and put a pinch of cayenne pepper in it and drink that, let's say 3 times a day. And sooner than later you become a fairly bad butting Billy again, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
And well, the monkey, we call him Ibrahim, right?
Yeah.
He's April 25.
Yeah.
So April 25, he's Taurus?
Taurus.
He's Taurus, right?
Yeah, he is.
Okay, and if he's Taurus, his African tribe is Mandingo.
Okay.
You're doing it with a Mandingo warrior. Wow. His fruit is avocado, like pear.
Pear.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And his birthstone is mad too, you know, a stone called emerald.
Emerald.
The emerald is expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, emerald is very expensive. Yeah, very expensive. But it is also very beautiful.
Okay.
Right? Emerald is expensive. And like diamond, it could even cost more sometimes too, depending on what size it is, right? His lucky day is Friday, and his lucky herb is wild cherry bark.
Wild cherry
bark, the bark of the wild cherry tree. So you have to go to herbal shop and buy wild cherry bark.
Okay.
It actually invoke great blessing in his life. Okay.
Okay. So what that do? You drink that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if it's your lucky herb, you can keep a little bit piece in your purse for mystical reasons. Any herb
like
that's your lucky
cherry
herb.
bark?
Yeah, wild cherry bark. He can keep a piece in his billfold or so.
Okay.
For magical or mystical reasons.
So I could keep it in my purse as well?
No, that's not yours.
Oh.
Yours is bird pepper.
Oh, so I could keep the bird pepper in my purse?
Yeah, but you'd have to keep it buy it in capsule form.
Oh, like the dry one?
Yeah, just buy it or if you get a dry bird pepper, you can put about 3 of them in your purse.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Right, but don't put it in the compartment where you put money. Pepper and money ought not to be in the same compartment.
Okay.
That is a no-no. Okay.
Okay.
It goes against the order of things.
Oh.
Pepper is it's mystically, magically, you don't put it with money for some reason.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So you take care of yourself, okay?
Thank you very much.
And big up my bonafide brethren from here.
I sure will.
Right. Bonafide.
Pick you up too.
Blessing.
All right.
So take it easy.
Okay. Blessing.
Yeah. Now for people who want to know what colors is good to wear, grab your pen, grab paper, because very shortly we're going to be telling you what color you could wear. So we take a short break and be right back. Don't go away. This is Wisdom Unveiling. And this time I would like to tell you, according to the ancients from yesteryear, what daily colors is good, helpful, and blessed, and noble for you to wear each day of the week. Do you want to know? Really? Well, here goes. Daily colors to wear for ultimate success. This goes for everyone, okay? Sunday, wear gold or yellow. Monday, the perfect color to wear on Monday is white. Tuesday, the color to wear for Tuesday is red. Make sure the bulko don't see you though. If a bulko see you, ram goat yam your supper. Anyway, Wednesday, purple or mixed colors. Thursday, the perfect color to wear for Thursday is blue. Friday, green. Saturday, black. Let's give them to you again, for those of you who didn't catch it. Daily colors to wear for ultimate success. And trust me, this really works, okay? I mean, it's kind of a superstition, but it works. So I guess it is a knowledge too. Sunday, gold or yellow. Monday, white. Tuesday, red. Wednesday, purple or mixed colors. Thursday, blue. Friday, green. And Saturday, the perfect color to wear on Saturday is black. So there you have it. It's now 1:38 in Jamaica. This is Wisdom Unveiling on the Upper Deck. You're listening to Radio Jamaica. It's 1:39 now. So let's return to our phone lines now. Greetings and good night. Greetings. Greetings. Good night.
Good night.
Yeah, how you do?
I'm fine.
Okay. Now, we're doing numerology at this time, which is name readings.
Yes.
Would you like to do it?
Yes.
Okay, well, here goes. What is your first name?
Patricia.
Patricia. Spell Patricia?
Patricia.
Okay, Patricia. What is your middle name?
Yvonne.
Yvonne?
Yes.
What's your last name?
Brady.
Pardon?
Brady. Braidy.
Braidy?
Yes, I think I'm spell. But me spell it Brady.
Your spell is on your birth paper. Is it Brady?
Oh, Raidy.
Pardon?
Raidy on my birth paper.
Braidy on your birth paper?
Yes.
But that's the way we have to deal with it, okay?
Okay.
If not, I will give you a wrong reading.
Okay.
Just because of one letter. Could you imagine that?
Yeah.
So when is your birth date?
The 26th of May, 1968.
26th of May?
1968.
1968, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, it is important to note that you were born the year of the monkey, okay?
Yeah.
So if you turn into an animal right now, you'll be a monkey. Could you imagine that? Anyway, you're born on the 26th day, right?
Yes.
Okay. 26th of May. Does that mean that you are Gemini?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
Okay, so in the Bible, Gemini of May is Simeon. Gemini is a twin, Simeon and Levi. Levi is Gemini of June, while Simeon is Gemini of May, okay?
Yes.
So Simeonites make excellent security guards, you know? It's a kind of a military kind of person, right?
Yes.
The Bible says instruments of cruelty is in their habitation, so they're good when it comes to security work, have to have handling guns and stuff, right? You're born the 26th day, though. Have you ever been arrested?
No.
But thank God. But 26 is a kind of a jailbird number, so careful, don't get into trouble, all right?
Okay.
It's a good and bad number, so your life will be full of ups and downs. Okay? But let's do your name reading. I could hardly hear you though.
You hearing me now?
Yeah. Now you're with me, right?
Okay. Yes.
Well, with Patricia, we got P7A1, T2R9, I9, C3, I9A1. With Yvonne, we got Y7, V4, O6, N5, N5, E5. And Brady It's B2R9A1I9D4Y7. Hold on. Your mentality number is 20. Have you ever traveled?
No.
Well, it's very possible that at least an opportunity may come for you to travel, okay?
Okay.
20 have a travel connection. But it really means great plans, a sense of action. Not too taken up in dollar and cent success, yet strongly drawn to a cause or a duty, but it have a mystical travel power too, right?
Yes.
21 is your personality number. 21 shows that you could rise to a high station in life with great success in your undertakings. What work do you do?
Self-employed.
Self-employed, okay. 21 is a good number for people who would have worked in the music industry, the acting industry. Also, it's good for self-employed people too, right?
Yes.
And the destiny number is 41. Now, 41 is a number of passion. It says here, you must control your passion. Women under this number are often accused of being flirts, even if they're not flirts, right?
Yes.
But generally, your affairs will work out good. This number promises you a great future still, all right?
Yes.
But even the mentality number is 11. 11 is a number that warns against injury from others, lurking dangers. People on that number are often faced with problems and difficulties, right?
Yes.
And 21 is your personality number. We didn't talk about 21 already. And your destiny number is 32. It says this number has magical properties. You must be careful not to let your plans be destroyed by other people's recklessness and bad judgment. Success assured in most operations. People under this number will have many friends, find social and work connections, but there's a danger of yielding to evil, especially in moral habits. So avoid smoking, excess drinking, or excess gambling, right?
Okay.
With Brady, the mentality number is 10. It means that you're very proud, very honorable. You don't like to have to beg or borrow from nobody, right?
Yes.
But 22 is your personality number. That is not nice. 22 is a dreamer's number. You must be careful not to be caught off balance or off guard. You got to watch everything carefully. Stop daydreaming or kidding yourself. Keep alert. 22 is a number of ambush. Let me ask you something. Do you have any part of your body that swell up? That swell?
Yes.
Where?
Because that's a sorry.
Huh?
I get an operation on it.
A swelling? Where that swelling was? Okay, wherever it was, you feel better now?
Yes.
And the swelling is gone?
No, it's the
Yeah, you have to turn off your radio. Turn off your radio.
because I have something to drain.
Something to drain?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then cut because doctor and then cut it.
Oh. Are you feeling any better now?
Because doctor and then cut it.
Okay, because this shows that this combination of numbers suggests that from time to time you may have problems with swellings like hernias and stuff like that, you know?
Yeah.
Well, there's a herb called paw d'arco that may actually help you. Okay?
Tell that.
P-A-U-D apostrophe A-R-C-O. So just write P-A-U-D-A-R-C-O, paw d'arco. A-R-C-O. Yes. And there's another one named plantain. P-L-A-N-T-A-I-N. Plantain is a herb called plantain. Most people would know it as English plantain. It grows in Jamaica too. But you can buy
P-L-A-N-T-A-I-D.
No, plantain. P-L-A-N-T-A-I-N.
Oh.
Plantain, okay?
Yeah.
Plantain would counteract any kind of swelling in the body anywhere. And paw d'arco is very healing for any area that love to swell and get all kind of inflammation and stuff. Okay.
Okay.
So you combine those two, it may actually help you.
And what is?
Just drink tea.
Okay.
And the more often the better. It can't hurt you. Okay.
Okay.
Your destiny number here is 32 again. So your full mental numbers is 20, 10, and 11. Your full personals is 21, 21, and 22. Let's see what we got. Well, your full mentals is 41. Sometimes men will accuse you of things that is just not true. Because they have a lot to do with passion, so you are misunderstood by men, right?
Yes.
Hold on. And your full personality is 64. Have you ever been married?
No.
Well, hear me now. 64 is one of those weird numbers, you know. Let me tell you 64 stay, right?
I'm about to.
Huh?
I'm about to.
About to get married?
I'm just confident. Yeah, give my mind over.
You were about to get married and you change your mind?
No, I'm considering mine over and over if I do right person.
Well, you don't need no right person. You need a suitable person, right? A person that's right this year may not even be right next 10 years.
Okay.
64. People under this number make great professionals. They're able to make time and work count for something, but for some unknown reason, many of them actually remain unmarried. So, this person that you may, choose to get married to, when is this person's birthday?
5th of January.
Oh, January 5?
Yeah, 1967.
19 what? 67? Huh?
Yes.
Okay. He actually rules in 66 because he born the year of the sheep, but he's really a horse. And you born the year of the monkey. Let's see if a horse could actually get along well with a monkey. Hold on. Horse husband, monkey wife. Let's check it out. It's a fairly unlikely scenario. Hold on. Horse husband, monkey wife. What a combination, man. You hardly ever see that. Hold on. You got, okay, you listening?
Yes.
Okay. Horse husband, monkey wife. Both are adaptable and intelligent enough to leap over obstacles barring their progress. But their very similarities may breed mutual contempt. Because just as he is practical and opportunistic, she can be equally unscrupulous. She is versatile and adroit, and he may irritate her by his shrewd and mercurial movements. The monkey is bright and beguiling, while the horse is equally witty and persuasive. They may end up trying to con each other into submission. So, wow, this is saying that the two of you may end up trying to trick one another. Right?
Yes.
You really love him?
Yes.
What you like about him? If you want the relationship to work with you and him, you're going to have to make sure that you don't judge him, okay?
Okay.
If you judge him, you're likely to put the relationship in trouble. He's a horse. His vibes is very different to yours, and he will naturally mean well, but it will look like he's trying to trick you.
Yeah.
And you will mean well, but to him it will come like you was a genial, right?
Yeah.
That's not simple. It can work, but you'll have to have a very open mind in dealing with him, okay? Remember that if you know the source of a problem, then the problem is solved, right?
Yes.
Once you know the source of it, it's solved.
Yes.
So, and 26 and 5 is 31, which means money problems. Poor from a money standpoint, often appearing to be selfish or self-defeating, and have few truly loyal friends. So it's not going to be all that easy, but you want to take that risk, do it. All right?
Yeah.
Just don't point no fingers and don't accuse him of anything if you could avoid it. All right?
Okay.
Because anything that he can do, you can be, just as weird too. So give and take. All right?
Yes.
All right. And you know your prayer time?
No.
Well, it would be nice to know that. You first of all, you are Gemini, right?
Yes.
Your African tribe is Yoruba, okay?
Yes.
Your lucky fruit is guineps. Your birthstone is an agate. And your lucky day is Wednesday. And your lucky herb, you got two lucky herbs. One is vervine, you know vervine?
Yes.
And the other one is called skullcap. You get headaches?
Yes.
Good. If you combine those two, it may actually stop those weird headaches, you know.
Everybody how much?
Vervain, Vervain, pronounced as vervain. Jamaicans call it vervine. And Vervain. You got it?
Yeah.
And the next one named skullcap. Skullcap. Skullcap.
Yeah.
Some people spell it Skull, but it doesn't make a difference.
Yeah.
It gives you excellent mental balance. Okay?
Yes.
And you need to know your prayer time, right?
Yeah.
Well, your prayer time is 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. In the African world, we don't call you a monkey. We call you Ibrahim, okay?
Yes.
3 o'clock in the evening to 5 in the evening is your prayer time. So if you pray at 4 o'clock, that's cool. That's good, all right? Anyway, between 3 and 5. And your direction of power is west-southwest. That means you need to face the west and turn an inch to the left, and you'll be facing your guardian angel. Remember that the sunset, it go down in the west, okay?
Yes.
So there you have it. You take care.
Turn the face to where the sun rise.
Pardon?
Must turn the face to where the sun is rise.
No, turn your face to where the sun go down.
Okay. Oh.
And then turn an inch to the left of that.
Okay. Okay.
That is west-southwest. The sun rises in the east. It go down in the west, okay?
Yes.
All right, you take...
And turn to the right.
No, it's
Left?
west-southwest. So you can turn an inch to the left.
Okay.
Because the south is on your left hand. Okay? All right, you take care now.
You know, sir, at 3 years, I'm not there to get you.
3 years you're trying to get me.
Yes, no, and I first I get you.
Mama, there have people who've been trying for 10 years, but listen, there's a time for everyone. I don't set the appointments. Almighty God does, okay?
Okay.
You take care now.
Yeah, you
Blessed. And keep an eye on all those kind of weird swellings.
Okay, yes.
Good. You're listening to Wisdom Unveiling on the Upper Deck. I'm your host, Majesty, with Jacob. Hey, he's right here at the musical controls. Now, I'd like to read you a short story. This piece is called The Will to Forgive and Let Go. Kenrick Davis was a handsome young man. Some people thought he was the luckiest boy in the village of Rosedale, a place where there were few rich people, but it was a pleasant place with nice people. Kenrick was 14 years old. He was the only child of Wilson Davis, a justice of the peace, who was an outstanding citizen and a wise nobleman. Kenrick had everything he needed: a nice bicycle, a set of golf clubs, a lot of clothes and shoes, and he was doing well in school. His mother was in America, doing quite well with her second husband. She had no other children, so she would send her son everything he asked for. I mean, everything. So you can say that Kenrick was well privileged, well spoiled. But Kenrick was a disobedient lad. In a way, he enjoyed being disobedient. One Sunday morning, Mr. Davis called his son Kenrick and gave him a stern instruction. Son, he said, I am going to visit an old school friend in another parish. Please take care of yourself when I am away. Most importantly, don't go to the beach with your friends. Stay in the village. I have been having bad dreams lately about the sea. If anyone of your friends suggests you go with him on the sea, don't go. In my dream, you were in a boat and you were in danger and I could not save you. Stay home until I return, son. I'll be back tomorrow. Like I said, boy, keep far from the sea. Mr. Davis drove away that Sunday morning and went on his journey, hoping that his son would obey his command, as he had explained the danger in not doing so. But Kenrick was not the child to listen. The minute his father left, he jumped on his bicycle and headed straight for the beach. While there, he saw no sign of danger. He sat under a coconut tree for a few hours and watched other children swim and enjoy themselves. Then, it all happened. Just like that. Ken saw his friend Eddie in a boat with 3 other boys. They were going fishing. Eddie saw Kenrick and called out to him, "Hey Ken, let's go fishing." "I can't go," said Ken. "Someone may steal my bicycle." "Okay," said Eddie. "See you later." And so Ken watched as the boys went out to sea. But by this time, Ken was hungry. He rode his bicycle home and made 2 peanut butter sandwiches. This he had with a big glass of apple juice. Then he asked himself, "I wonder if Eddie and the other boys caught any fish. It would be good to at least see what they catch today." This time, Ken took a walk down the hill toward the beach. His bicycle had a flat tire and he really didn't feel like fixing it at this time. So he left the bicycle in the yard and took an evening walk. When he reached the beach, he was just in time to see Eddie and the others return. They had caught a few fish, mostly small ones. "Hey, come on board, Ken," said Eddie. "We're going up the coast where there's a spot you can catch much bigger fish." Reluctantly, Ken got into the boat. He remembered his father's words, but his father wouldn't be back until the next day, so he took a chance and got into the boat. At first, all went well, and the boys were all quite happy, talking about what big fish they could catch, using the smaller fish as bait with the bigger hooks. But one boy on board was not feeling up to it at all. He wanted to return to the shore, but the other boys persuaded him to relax and have fun. But things took a turn for the worse. That little boy was quite contented with the few fish he had caught that morning and could not accept that he should give them up to make bait. And soon the boys were all angry with each other, calling each other names and all that. But the worst was yet to come. 2 of the boys lost their temper and the boat capsized. And the only one there that could not swim was Kenrick Davis, and he quickly drowned. He disappeared under the overturned boat, and no one saw him again. A few hours later, his body was recovered by a diver. And Kenrick's father returned home the next day to hear the sad news that his son had drowned. It was an awful feeling. The grief and absolute sadness was almost unbearable. But Mr. Davis was not a bitter man. He forgave the boys. But the boy who started the fight was truly sorry. He would visit Mr. Davis every day and tell him how truly sorry he was. And before long, Mr. Davis saw the young man as a friend. As time passed, Mr. Davis adopted him officially as his own son and sent him to school. As a young man was a homeless orphan. He lived on his own in an old shack somewhere on the outskirts of the village. Now this young man, whose name was Jason, did very well at school and graduated with honors. And he made Mr. Davis an excellent son and helped him make millions of dollars in the family business. Mr. Davis died in his early 90s, a rather proud and happy man. And his adopted son was a model son, a father's dream come true. Disobedience is a curse, but forgiveness and the will to let go is truly a great blessing indeed. It is important to note that Mr. Davis had loved his son, but he was a lover of the truth. He understood the importance of positive thinking, and by so doing, he gave himself a new and better son. How many people today could think in such an enlightened pattern? With the right pattern of thought, you can win the game of life, pass the tests in life, even if at first you lose. It is the thought you choose. This, my friends, is Wisdom Unveiling. And now we go over to card readings. Anyone who need a card reading, hey, give us a call. Hey, we have said that you can get us at 876 926 2178 876 926 8631 and 876 926 7615. This is card reading time now. So here goes. Greetings and good night.
Good night.
Hi, it's card reading time. How can I help you?
Lucky this night. Oh, blessed, my brother.
Okay, you want to do the card reading?
Yeah.
So you're in. So let's do it.
Yes.
You got it done before?
Yeah, good time, but my battery did run out.
Okay, turn off your radio before your radio run out.
Okay, good. Yeah.
Let's do it. Call any number in the range of 1 to 10.
9.
Hold on. Come again.
6.
Come again.
7.
Come again.
4.
Come again.
Did I call 6?
It doesn't matter. You can call any number more than once. Come again.
9.
Come again.
2.
That's it. Here goes. How old are you now?
73.
You is 73?
Right?
Hold on, man. Hold on. I don't think crowd of people would believe that you're 73.
Well, a big man, I work from, I'm 10. I'm just fit, man. God bless.
You was working from your 10?
Yes.
What kind of work that?
I do construction, I install tile, I do everything for my work. The 1 week I know everything. I can't
gosh, man.
anything. Please?
But I'm sorry you're not wearing a hat right now because I would have taken off my hat to you. But
Yeah,
you don't have on a hat. I can't do that. And that hurts. Believe
Yeah,
you me, man. Well,
Yes.
I'm going to have the brethren out there out the road to take off them hat to you, those who wearing hats, right?
Yeah.
Your first card here shows a man, a king. He's on his throne. That means that the angels them rate you highly, you know.
Yeah, no, I'm abroad.
Oh my gosh, man. Your second card here, were you ever knew your father?
Yeah, what?
Did you know your father?
Yeah, he died 1980.
Your father?
Yeah.
How you got along with him?
Well, they always like to say me know everything, so they give me all names. He's one of the greatest man when I go amongst him.
Wow.
But I have to leave out early.
All
And
right.
they'd kill me with work.
Oh.
So I know everything they always say. He know that.
Oh. Well, it seems like you have your daddy's blessing, though, okay?
Yeah, I
have
know he do a lot of good for people.
Yes, man, you have a card here now called rest, which means that you need to get as much rest as you can, okay?
Yes,
Because you've
yes,
really worked in life, right?
yes.
And you have another card, and it's a queen card. So, were you close to your mother, too?
Yes, yes,
Okay, so what would the wife think? You ever got married?
yes.
What happened?
When I was abroad, 2 months, me married to her, and then me married America. That's what she said. And 10 years after she died, I know. And then the next one just rushed into me.
Rush into
After-
you? Hold on,
Yeah,
man.
after me have
A woman
16.
rush into you?
Yeah, but I was in problem because my daughters, them have 6 kids.
Uh-huh.
And she willing to take care of them.
What
And
happened?
she's a danger. She have robbed everything.
She's a danger?
Yes, because she robbed everything. House empty, everything.
And she took you down?
Yes.
Oh, boy. So what she take
She
from...
lurking around now.
She's lurking?
Around.
Wow.
But she hiding. And all the money she collect in court. She and the court and everybody else are like a parasite.
Now, hold on now. You involved in the court. Are you saying that the court was in cahoots with her to take you down?
Yes, before Jimmy check with police and all them some.
Oh.
So she's not around.
Well, put it this way. Out of evil cometh good, right?
Yeah.
And all the bad things that has happened to you, according to the ancients, they will say that that's what you did in a past lifetime, maybe 300-400 years ago to somebody, right?
Yeah.
So, we just pay our debts of karma. So stay alive. Just stay alive. You're going to be all right. Okay?
Yeah.
It's my estimation that you've passed the worst. Okay?
Yeah, thank God.
Yes, man. And you have another card here now called strength, which means that you are one very strong fella and you are going to live a lot longer than you had ever thought. Okay?
Yeah.
You may even live longer than those who rob you. So that's good,
Yeah.
right? You have another card here now called imagination. It is important that you remember to pray, to let go of the past, and just meditate in your silence, okay?
Yeah.
It is an awesome gift to be able to just relax and meditate. No matter what hardship's been thrown at you, it's just your test. No matter what you've been through, it was just a test. No matter what hardships that life throw at you, right?
Yeah.
It is only a test,
Oh, yeah.
It's a test. And you pass that test by not letting it mad you, right?
Right.
Yeah. You also pass that test by not reacting and hurt nobody, right?
Yeah.
Now, there's a card here called the card of death, suggesting that, wow, you could have died 6 years ago,
What could apply?
You could have died 6 years ago. You missed death 6 years ago.
Oh.
Right? In other words, it's possible that if a lot of things didn't happen that was bad, you would have died anyway.
Oh, yeah.
So remember, out of evil can come good, right?
Yeah.
And your final card is a daughter. You have any daughters?
Yeah, 3 alive now.
Okay. Any of them close to you?
Yeah, one used to be in Africa with a married to a minister of go around, but since the RBC back in Jamaica, she's not traveling all around again.
Okay, but does she check for you?
Well, sometime I call her, but I don't molest them. Like I run short, I say, lend me this if you can.
So any of your children check for you?
Well, I see the little smallest one come back here and say, I want to do this, and the next one, so he married and the wife turned him out in one house. In a year, 2 of them.
Oh, his wife skin him out in the house?
Take police, him build and say this is not him property, but him build here. And one son is 21, so I tell him, say, don't lose nothing, so forget about that.
Right.
And the next one the same.
Oh.
The last one is about in his 30 and then come back.
So your children suffer a similar fate to you?
Yeah.
Well, yes, a crowd of people will call that a generation curse and blah blah, right?
Yeah.
But it's just a test. Let's call it a generation test, right?
Yeah.
No matter what, though, you will live to see happiness return to your bloodline, okay?
Yeah, I know. God tell me. I see it in... I deal with God when you deal with God, the Almighty, you know. Yeah.
Exactly.
You can't wrong.
Absolutely, okay?
Right.
So just take it easy because you've passed the worst, all right?
Yeah. I can't go down no lower than what me is.
But you can't fall off the floor. That's true.
No.
Okay? So you take it easy now. When is your birth sign?
Virgo.
Virgo! So let's check out your African tribe.
Yeah.
Your African tribe will be Igbo.
Igbo?
Yeah. It's spelled IGBO or in some cases IBO, right? IGBO. Igbo, right?
EO. Yeah.
Yeah, it is the African tribe for Virgo. You can find that tribe in Nigeria somewhere, right?
Yeah.
It is, you see all them beautiful African print cloth?
Yeah.
Those are some of the people some of those designs are Igbo, okay?
Igbo, yeah.
But wait, there's more. Your lucky fruit is banana, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You plant any banana?
No, me no have nowhere. I live in an apartment.
Oh boy. And your birthstone is called a sardonyx.
It's what?
Sardonyx. Sardonyx is your birthstone, right? Sardonyx. 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 Okay?
Right.
And yeah, I'm not familiar with that stone though, so I can't tell how it looks because I don't really know it. But I know that it's your birthstone, right?
Yeah.
And your lucky day is Wednesday.
I know that. I see it in the book.
Yes. And
my Psalms is 32.
Okay, there you go. And your lucky herb is valerian.
I don't remember. I don't even have the book now. Yeah.
Valerian. 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 Okay.
Valerian.
Yes, it helps control anxiety.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lucky what?
That's your herb, valerian.
Herb?
A herb, yeah. It control anxiety. Stop it from getting anxiety attacks. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you take care now. You know your prayer time.
1 to 3.
Hold on. What year are you born again?
49.
1949.
10th of September.
Oh, hold on. 1949. Yes, 49. You're born the year of the ox. That make you very stubborn, not very forgiving, because you can't forget. Your element is earth, and your prayer time then will be they call you bandele. That's 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. Between 1 o'clock and 3 o'clock.
And I'm not
in the night, right?
Yeah.
Your direction of power would be northeast. So you have to face.
That's what I'm doing. I want to make sure. Yeah.
Right, you have to face the north and turn an inch to the right.
To the right, back to east.
And you'll be facing the northeast. 2 times north, 1 time east. Northeast. Okay.
Yeah.
So you take care now.
All right, God.
Remember that you've passed the worst. Okay?
Yeah, praise God. I said something coming in my brain to make up all things. In abroad, everybody all white man watching, but our English man always want thief. No matter how you help them, white man.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, man. Watch me help them do all work, build them house. Nothing. And them fight against me for left work, so them not can't get half of my pay.
Wow.
But they can't be like me. So everywhere you go, it's fight me again.
Enough of them will not live as long as you will. So you take it easy, all right?
Yeah, man. Me just a cool now. God bless me.
Listen, it is he who laugh last that really get the joke, all right?
Yeah, they give me all name, Mr. Last Laugh.
Oh, but there you have it.
Yeah, I
See?
call me the tough one too.
No, man, you are the tough one. You're the ox, remember?
Yeah, man.
Okay, you take care now.
God bless.
Irene. At times, I like to give you some African names for our African children. And this comes to you with the kind compliments of Havco herbs and extracts. It is important to note that Havco herbs and extracts have natural herbal products that are second to none. Very efficient, tested and tried. The herbalists at Havco Herbs and Extracts are herbal designers who could design a medicine to suit your needs. The number is 876-540-8871 and 876-346-0070. Now let's give you some African names. First, we will give you some female names and then some male names. So here goes. Our first female name is Monono. Monono. That's M-O-N-O-N-O. Monono. Meaning prosperity. This female name comes from the Bosotho tribe from Lesotho. Our second female name is Mizan. Mizan. M-I-Z-A-N. Mizan. Meaning balance. This female name comes from the Tigrinya tribe of Eritrea and Ethiopia. Our third female name is Meanda. That's Meanda. M-I-Y-A-N-D-A. Meanda, meaning roots. This unisex name comes from the Tonga tribe out of Zambia. This name might be given to the mother. This name will be given to the child if the mother used traditional roots to induce pregnancy, labor, or in the case when a baby is born sickly and traditional roots and herbs are used to help it survive. Here's another one. Miss Ghana. Miss Ghana. Now, Miss Ghana, that's M-I-S-G-A-N-N-A, Miss Ghana. This female name meaning gratefulness comes from the Tigrinya tribe of Eritrea and Ethiopia. Here's another one. Menia. Menia. M-I-N-I-Y-A, pronounced as Menia. That's M-I-N-I-Y-A. This female name meaning I expect much of her. It comes from the Tigrinya tribe of Eritrea and Ethiopia. Here's another one. Mawu. Mawu. M-A-W-U. That's M-A-W-U. Mawu. According to the Ashanti peoples of Ghana, Mawu is the ultimate queen, the goddess of the universe. She represents wisdom. Mawu. Wow. So that's the name they have for the goddess of the universe, this God's wife, Mother Nature. Mawu. Wow. Commentary. It is important to note that in the African collective consciousness, there is God and goddess. In the European goddism, there's no feminine principle. We are the original people of this planet. We must know the God character with absolute clarity because we first got that universal memo. And we could afford to declare that without any apology, that if there is a God, there must be a goddess. For without woman, there will be no man. Without queens, there will be no kings. Without the empress, there is no emperor. And furthermore, politically it is clear that any male ruler who don't have a female at his side cannot command the absolute respect of his peers, no matter how brilliant he is. Europe did not civilize us with their religion because no one know the gods like our people do. No one. Now let's give you some male names. Our first male name is Mabili. Mabili. M-A-B-I-L-I. Mabili. This is the name of the east wind that is known to have carried knowledge and religion to the Bavili people of Central West Africa. The name Mabili means the princely one or the son of God's spirit who calls people together. It means the inspired one. Here's another male name, Makaria. Makaria. M-A-C-H-A-R-I-A. That is M-A-C-H-A-R-I-A. Makaria. This male name from the Kikuyu tribe of Kenya means a lasting friend. Makaria. M-A-C-H-A-R-I-A. A lasting friend from the Kikuyu people out of Kenya. How beautiful. And thirdly, let's give you another one. Mahari. Mahari. M-A-H-A-R-I. Mahari or Mehari. This male name comes from the Tigrinya people of Eritrea and Ethiopia. It means forgiver, one who gives mercy. Here's another one, Maliki. Maliki. M-A-L-I-K-I, pronounced as Maliki. This Swahili male name means king, owner, and it refers to the African angel Maliki, who, according to Swahili knowledge, is the guardian angel of fire. Here's another one, Malik. M-A-L-E-K. Malik. M-A-L-E-K. This male name is a Dinka word used to describe a white bull that has many small black spots, mainly around the neck. According to the Dinka tribe of southern Sudan, this is the name of the river spirit Malik. A boy with this name is protected by the element of water. And finally, Mesfin. Mesfin. It is the Ethiopian and Eritrean male name that means royalty, noble. So here we have it. You know, a lot of people actually have gum disease, you know. They call it, the right word is pyorrhea. P-Y-O-R-R-H-E-A. Pyorrhea. Now, you can actually reverse it, you know. You can actually heal yourself, heal your gums. The single herbs, you know, is a herb called golden seal and another herb called myrrh. You hear about frankincense and myrrh, but you can actually get myrrh in liquid form. So mix golden seal with myrrh and you brush your teeth. Here's the physiologic action. Now use these powders, golden seal powder and myrrh powder, or, you know, liquids, on toothbrush, or make a tea, which is 1 teaspoon of each, the golden seal and myrrh, in 1 pint of boiling water. You're going to steep it, rinse your mouth, and gargle with it freely. Also, brush gums with the tea. And the vitamins you need, though, you need vitamin A, vitamin B1, B2, B6, B12, vitamin C, vitamin D, and vitamin E. Rub the gums morning and evening with vitamin E. The minerals you need is calcium, magnesium, and zinc. You can find references to all this in the Back to Eden book, Back to Eden by Jeffro Kloss, or the Nutrition Almanac by Kurt Schmann. Don't forget, Back to Eden, that's one of the most interesting herbal books in the world ever, and the Nutrition Almanac by Kurt Schmann. Kirschmann, Kurt Schmann. So there you have it.
Well, good night.
Good night. How you do? Are you need a card reading done? Are you there? I can hardly hear you. Yeah, you can talk a little louder, right?
Okay.
You may think that people recognize your voice. No, so. That's not true. So stop it, man. You sound like you're ducked down behind one tree. You know what I mean?
I was close inside the radio. I wanted was to get away from it.
You was trying to get away from the tree that you was ducking down behind?
Right.
All right, so you want to get a card reading?
Yes, and I want to ask you, I'm having a pain in my shoulder, some cramp.
You having cramps where, in your belly?
No, in my shoulder. My shoulder.
Which shoulder, left shoulder or right shoulder?
Both.
Both shoulders?
Yeah.
And it gone on your hand too?
In my fingers.
Huh?
Yes, in my fingers.
Gone down into your fingers?
Yes.
On both sides of your body?
Yes.
Since when?
About a couple months ago, I went to the doctor.
And what did the doctor say?
They told me to take vitamin B, and she recommended vitamin B, iron tablets, and a massage.
A massage?
Yeah.
That's interesting. Massage. So you get the massage?
Yes, I did.
So who massaged you?
I went to
You went to a spa?
Yeah.
And it was after the massage, how you feel?
Well, for a few nights, because it's only in the night that it affects me. So for a few nights I slept well, but I'm not sleeping any at all.
But it sounds like some kind of tendonitis, though. You understand?
Yeah.
Tendonitis is like arthritis, only thing it affects the tendons, you know?
Okay.
And it affects you a lot in both shoulders?
Yes, in both shoulders. Whenever I'm sleeping, and I walk, it's in my finger, like my finger's twinkling, right? You know, there's a thing, and then I have the pain coming right across both shoulders.
I think you're going to have to get some tests done to find out the truth. Okay?
Yes.
I'm just like the doctor now, guessing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I honestly don't know. Right? Yeah. But it sounds like tendonitis, though. But I think you need to get tests done to know the truth.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
I don't feel competent on that one at all. But it'd be good if you can keep getting massages done. It would also be good if you can get a regular hot and cold compress. Now, a hot and cold compress is when you get 2 basins of water, 1 cold water, 1 hot water, right?
Yeah.
And you put a towel in each basin.
Yeah.
And then you will take up a towel, squeeze out most of the water, but still the towel itself is going to be still very, very warm, very hot, right?
Yeah.
And you put that on your shoulders.
Yeah.
And you can count to like 10 and do the same thing with the cold towel and count to 5. Like 10, 5, 10, 5, 10, 5, 10, 5. Right?
Okay.
And see what kind of result you get.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
If it help you or if it don't help you, whether it help you or not, give me a call. My number is 844-2295. 844-2295.
Okay.
Okay? Now, this is a trial and error thing, because I must admit that I don't really know what your problem is. Okay?
Okay.
I'm not going to pretend to know what I don't know.
Okay,
Because it could turn out to be something else completely.
Okay.
But if that help you,
Yeah.
then it is tendonitis, yeah.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah. Can I get a call?
Of course you can.
All right, then.
Call any number in the range of 1 to 10.
Okay, 2,
Come again.
8, 7.
You can't call so fast, ma'am.
Oh.
Hold on. Okay, give me another one now.
4,
Come again.
6.
Come again. Come again.
3.
Huh?
3,
Come again.
1.
That's it. How old you are now?
I'm 52.
What's up with your father? Where's your father?
He died
When?
when I was 19.
Were you connected to him?
No.
What happened? What really happened?
They said when my mom got pregnant young, my grandfather and him had a falling out.
So grandpa running away?
Yeah.
Grandpa running away? Some stray dog business come get the man daughter pregnant, and grandpa say, leave here. And him so fool and just walk away, leave him this baby?
Yeah.
Maybe he's glad for the excuse to walk away, leave his baby, right?
Yeah. Yes, because they said he was a man of certain standard, but she was young, so.
What kind of standard man he was, your daddy?
No, like he used to build bridges.
Used to be what?
Build bridges. Build bridges.
Your father used to build bridges?
Yes, yeah.
The construction bridging.
Yeah.
Grandpa wanted better for him daughter.
Because he was much older, he born 1903, 1905.
Who that? Who born 1905 or 3?
My father.
So he was an elder.
Yeah.
And gone for this nice young girl.
Yeah.
And grandpa kick up rumpus.
Yeah.
But the baby was there already. Thank God them never abort you, sister. Eh? So how did you get along with your mother?
Fine. Yeah, she died too.
Okay.
She died in my arms. So
oh.
She had high blood pressure.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, your first card here, why I ask such questions, your first card here actually is about your father, okay?
Yeah.
He died with a certain amount of regret, you know? Yeah, he died with regret concerning you. I guess he regret that he never really spent much quality time with you, right?
Yeah.
There's another card here, and it's a son. You have any children?
Yeah, I have 2 sons.
Well, this one seems quite progressive, so at least one of them is going to progress very far. There's another card here now called Justice. So life is going to be fair to you. Something that you really deserve, you're going to get, all right?
Okay, sir.
You have land?
Yes. My grandfather leaves land for me.
You build anything on it yet?
No, his house is still on it, but it's a small house. And maybe in the future planning on building.
You can build a house on it, man. There's another card here, so now, and it's called regret. So you sometimes feel very regretful about the past?
Yes.
What you regret? You regret making children with a man that you don't rate, or where is your regret?
Sometimes I regret getting married.
You regret getting married?
Yes.
Okay. What happened to your marriage?
Well, I'm still not married, but my husband is not somebody who. I don't think I get whatever I give to him, I get back in return.
Okay. So you feel that you were not treated the way you deserve?
Yes.
When is your birthday?
The 9th of June.
What year?
1971.
1971. Okay, so you're born the year of the boar, or the year of the pig, right? And when is his birthday?
The 14th of November, 1965.
65?
Yes.
Okay, let me explain this, right? Now, he is a Scorpio, right? That's your husband, right?
Yes.
And he's born the year of the snake. Okay? That's a very tough brethren to deal with, you know.
Yes.
Like real tough, because a scorpion is a very dangerous, venomous thing, right?
Yes.
And a snake is also can be quite dangerous and venomous as well. Okay?
Yes.
So that's somebody who that could be very unforgiving and very harsh in his mannerisms, right?
Mm-hmm.
Also, you are extremely incompatible. You're not compatible at all. Okay? Now being incompatible makes it harder. Okay? No, I'm not saying that he's evil, you know. He's just not compatible with you at all. So he's not going to listen to much that you have to say.
Yeah.
And that's going to really hurt.
Yes.
So what is the good? What good you can tell me about him? What's the good side of him?
He's fine. He's a family person.
And he
takes care of his kids.
He's a good provider and all that, right? Yes. So that is so what you need to know. You need to focus on the good side, all right?
Yes.
Because it is not easy for him being a scorpion and being a snake at the same time, you know. Okay?
Yeah.
Because he some small things will hurt him, you know. So small things will make him shut down and not want to communicate at all. Okay?
Yeah.
So you two of you will misunderstand each other a lot. Now when you know the source of a problem, the problem is actually solved. You know that, right?
Yeah.
In other words, he's not about wickedness.
No.
But he can be vindictive or revengeful.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? But he can't really control that.
Okay.
So his good side is real good, right?
Yeah.
And his bad side can be shocking. You understand?
Yeah.
So it is important that you stop regretting, you know. Because did he give you 2 sons?
No, my first son is not for him. My daughter and my son is because I got married in 95.
Okay, so he gave you a child?
Yes, I have a son and a daughter for him.
For him, right? And how those two getting along?
Fine, great.
And he take care of them, right?
Yeah.
All right. So listen to me. Do you know the amount of women in Jamaica who got 6 children from man, 5 children from man, all that, and the man not pay them no mind at all?
Yeah.
Let's look at the golden side of your husband.
Okay.
And see, if you look at the golden side of him, you'll stop regretting, you know. Listen, he will behave as though he don't love you sometime, right?
Yeah.
Because it's hard to express love to someone that you're not compatible with, you know. But don't fool yourself.
Okay.
He does love you dearly.
Okay.
To the point where,
his co-workers always says that, but he doesn't show that at home. And whenever time he goes to work, he's telling them, oh, my wife.
Let me explain something to you. He would like to say those things to you, but the words is not going to come out his mouth. He may even open his mouth, but the words not going to come out.
Okay.
Because he would feel like a hypocrite because he cannot express it in action. But yet actions speak louder than words, right?
Yes.
And the fact remains is that he's there for the family, right?
Yes.
I mean, you have any problem with him cheating?
Once before, when my son was much younger, he had an affair with a lady that worked with us, and from there, our marriage was what it was before.
Okay, right, because you had a problem forgiving him, right?
Yes.
All right, let me explain something to you. Listen carefully, right?
Yes.
There are cases I know where a man would go with another woman, right? And then when he do that, he would end up loving his wife even more because he would find himself saying, look what I just gone and do. You know? In other words, a man, I know a case where a woman would cheat on her man, but then she never do it again. The feeling that she get after that, she just never do it again. But who would have guessed that she would never do it again? Right? A man could have killed her for what she just done, but she would have never do it again. The feeling what she get after doing it, she just wouldn't do it again. She just realized it's a joke, it's a bare joke, it's Mickey Mouse, there's no way to do that again. So in your husband's case, being with a wife that he's not compatible with, his spirit may find itself searching. But then after finding and dealing, him realize that that's a waste of time. Better him stick to him wife. As miserable as she is, at least she's clean. At least she's this, or at least she's that, right?
Yeah.
Now you're gonna have to learn to forgive. You know. Let me tell you more. It is extremely possible that you did that to him in a past lifetime too. Okay?
Yeah.
Where is he now?
He's sleeping.
Okay. It's possible that in a past lifetime, maybe 200 years ago, right?
Yeah.
That you was a male and he was a female and you cheat on him. You get what I'm saying? In other words, everything that been done to us is what we have done to someone before.
Okay.
So you don't have no absolutely innocent victim. Let me make that clear.
Yeah.
There's innocent victims, but there's no absolutely innocent victims on the planet.
Okay.
It is important that you bury the past because you cannot change that. Okay?
Okay.
Now, you born the year of the boar, and the boar is not vindictive. As a matter of fact, the most pure-hearted woman in the world is a woman born the year of the boar, you know.
Yeah,
They don't carry grudges and all that, right? So you're moving outside of your own, outside of character if you hold it against him any longer, you know. That's the past, it's gone. Okay?
Yeah.
All right?
Okay.
When last you give him a massage?
I did his feet, was it last week? Yes, I did feet. Oh.
You massage with his
feet and did it.
His feet?
Yes.
It's important that you massage his feet like every day, you know. Okay?
He's not going up that time.
He not going what?
Allow that.
He not going to allow that?
He doesn't have the time. Yeah.
No. A man
he
can...
will say, I don't have the time for that.
No. A man can get a massage even when he's sleeping, you know.
Okay.
Take care of your man.
Yeah.
Listen.
I always do.
Listen, he is still 100% better than enough man.
Yes, true.
It's just that he's built in a complex way where he'll hold things deep inside and can't let go sometimes. So the two of you can have to express more touching and feelings to each other, okay?
Yeah.
And it's important that you tell him that you love him. When last you tell him that you love him? Huh?
I can't say.
About 3 years ago?
Yes, or no, because from the time when my son was born, he's 25 now, and the lady was pregnant and all of that. We haven't had
So the lady was pregnant for him?
Yes, she got pregnant and lost the baby.
All right, listen carefully. Since that time to now, he's been there for you, right?
Yes, he's still is.
You need to tell him that you love him, okay?
Okay.
You need to build it back. Because, you know, if he die right now, you can feel really awful, you know. To know that you've wasted so much time, to know that you haven't been saying the word.
But even though I don't say that I love him, like for his birthday and those stuff, Because the daughter, my daughter, his daughter, we live very close together. So we always do stuff for him, buy him stuff.
Right, but you need to say it. I know it's going to be hard because you're not compatible, but you need to practice, okay?
Okay.
You need to say those words.
Okay.
Create love again. Build it back. Okay? Greetings.
Greetings.
Yeah, how you do?
Not good.
Okay, how can we help you?
Karim.
Okay, let's do it. You ever did it before?
Yes, sir.
How long ago that was?
August.
Huh? August. Okay, turn off your radio, okay?
Okay. Yes.
Ready?
Yes.
Call any number in the range of 1 to 10.
9.
Come again.
7.
Come again.
10.
Come again.
4.
Come again.
6.
Come again.
2.
Come again.
1.
That's it. You get any pain in your hips?
No, my shoulder.
Your shoulder?
Yes.
Okay.
And my neck back.
Your neck and your shoulder, but
Neck
not
back.
but not in your hips, right?
No.
Okay. How long you been getting this pain?
About weeks now.
So what you do? You went to the doctor with it?
Yes, and I'm having this belly problem too. Stomach keep vomiting up, like not food, but spit and so on, water. Yes. And the doctor said, he giving me tablet and I'm taking it and it's not helping. He said, maybe I have to go cut out a piece of my stomach.
Cut out a piece of your stomach for what?
Because I'm not feeling better and the pill them not helping.
All right. What did the doctor say wrong with you? That you got acid reflux?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
All right. You ever try drinking baking soda?
Yeah, I do that all the while.
What effect it have?
When I drink it, it come up more and then it doesn't help.
Doesn't help. Okay.
No.
All right. Did you use any herbs?
Yes.
What herbs you used?
I use golden seal, gentian root, and pardiaco.
No. Together?
Yes.
It would be better if you use golden seal, ginger root, and slippery M.
Okay. I use those also.
You ever combine golden seal, ginger root, and slippery M?
Yes, sir.
And it had no effect?
No, sir.
And the doctor said that you may have to cut out something?
Yes, cut off a piece of my stomach. That's what he said.
Or for him to test it, to see what's that?
Probably he just said that I will cut out a piece, so maybe it's that to test it on. I don't.
It is possible that you're developing what they call a peptic ulcer. Okay?
Okay. What is that? What is that?
A peptic ulcer is worse than an ordinary stomach ulcer, right?
Yes.
Peptic ulcers sometimes could turn into stomach cancers, right?
Yes.
So here's what you need to do. When last you eat something that is fried?
Long time.
Long time like when?
About a year now. You say if I'm cooking chicken, I don't use any oil. I just make it hot and I just throw it in there with the water. Don't fry it.
So you just boil the chicken?
Yeah.
Clearly you have a problem that can be solved.
Yeah.
But you gotta find out what's causing the problem.
Yeah.
You use pepper sauce?
Not so much. Like hot pepper? No, I don't use it cooking, but if someone like my son go out and he buy a chicken and he have the pepper and the ketchup, that's the only time I eat.
Okay, and sometimes when you buy food from a restaurant, it have a lot of vinegar on it?
I don't buy restaurant food.
But if your son buys something out there, it may have vinegar on it.
Okay.
It may have vinegar and pepper, right?
Yes.
and may also have black pepper in it, right?
Yes.
All right. So you have to avoid eating anything with vinegar, anything with black pepper.
Okay.
Right? In other words, what you need to do now is cook for yourself only.
Yes.
Don't eat from people.
Right. No, I don't do that.
Right? And cook your food bland. That means cook it without hot spices.
Right.
You can use scallion, you know. You can use scallion and onion.
Yes.
But use things like turmeric. You can buy turmeric powder. You know turmeric?
Yes.
But don't use curry.
Okay.
You use curry?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
Now, what kind of curry you use?
The ordinary one.
So you just buy some curry, right?
Yes.
But based on what you're going through, curry will do you damage.
Okay.
And there's something that you need to know. Most curry comes from India. You know that, right?
Yes.
All right. Now, let me tell you something that sounds very ridiculous, but which is true. That most products, especially curries, actually have cow dung in them, you know.
Okay.
You know cow dung, cow poo-poo?
Yes.
Yeah. So the Indians then worship cows, right?
Right.
And they put cow dung in everything.
Yes.
And most curry actually have cow dung in it, right?
Yes.
Now, don't get me wrong. The cow dung may be healing because them say cow dung have a lot of healing properties.
Right.
So there's really nothing nasty about cow dung, even though it's doo-doo, right?
Right.
A cow is a very special animal. But that's not the point. The point is that it may not have a good effect on your stomach if you have certain issues. So don't use curry.
Yes. I see Majesty right now. I'm talking to you. My mouth is full of spit now.
So you're probably suffering from a lot of biliousness too.
Yes.
So
and I did their toast, like when them look down in my stomach, across the piece, something like that. But it was all right. The stomach was all right.
Don't worry about them say. There's a herb that grows in Jamaica very bitter. It's called chickenweed.
Yes, I know it.
You know chickenweed?
Yes.
All right. Now, get some chickenweed and put it to dry.
Yeah.
Right? A bit, drink a cup of that at night before you go to bed.
Okay.
A cup of chickenweed.
Like on medicine now, I can still do it?
No.
Okay. When I finish the medicine?
Yeah, once you're on doctor's medicine, you cannot use no kind of herb at all.
Okay.
Right? Now, avoid spices.
Yeah.
Avoid curry for sure. Avoid black pepper. Right?
Yeah.
The only pepper that you can use is cayenne pepper.
Okay.
Cayenne pepper wouldn't hurt you.
Okay.
But black pepper.
And the pepper that we grow?
The Scotch bonnet?
Yeah.
No, don't use that.
Okay.
That's too harsh right now for you.
Right.
You can eat any amount of sweet pepper.
Okay.
But not Scotch bonnet pepper.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
All right. Now you will overcome, but you need to. You have stopped using the slippery M and the golden seal and all that, right?
Yes, because I stopped using it and I went back to the doctor. So.
Hold on. How long you use that for, the herbs?
About 2 weeks.
No, you need to use the herbs longer than that.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
You need to use those herbs for at least 40 days.
Okay. The slippery M and the golden seal?
Slippery M, golden seal, and gentian root. Gentin.
Yeah, for 40 days?
Yeah, 40 days.
Okay. Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
And you cook your things with, you use coconut milk?
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So cook your things in coconut milk.
Yes.
And in your case, it would be better if you blend up a coconut or grate a coconut instead of using coconut milk powder.
Okay.
Because coconut milk powder, is not all coconut. It actually have cow's milk in it.
Right.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
If you read the packet, you'll see.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
In your case,
yes,
you're gonna have to use things wholesome. Like if you use coconut milk, get it from real coconut.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
Your first card here is called Despair. Did you check your eyes lately?
I have reading class, but it's only when I read it. I read it.
Okay. Well, despair shows that something is happening.
Okay.
Usually it will be a problem with your eyes, but in your case it could be something else. But whatever it is, if you don't get things corrected, you may become sicker, and you can't afford that right now, right?
No, sir.
All right. Do not eat late at nights.
Okay.
What you eat late at nights?
Because I'm on the pill and it's every 12 hours, so I take it. Food I eat at like
night?
7 o'clock late. Yeah.
What you call food?
Like yam, dumpling, and banana.
All right. Don't eat no dumpling.
Okay.
You can eat the banana.
Yeah.
Maybe piece of yam, but don't eat dumpling now.
Okay.
Okay?
At night.
Don't eat dumpling, period.
Okay.
At all.
Yeah.
Not for what you're going through.
Okay then.
And those foods, all those cooked foods, avoid eating them at night.
Okay then.
At night you may eat a fruit, like you eat pawpaw?
Yes, sir.
You can eat a pawpaw, something like that. Pawpaw have excellent digestive enzymes that would help you.
Right.
Right?
Yes.
But don't eat cooked food at night.
Okay.
All right? Not if you could avoid it.
Yes.
You have another card here, so now, called imagination. You worry a lot.
Yes, sir.
Worrying gives people ulcerated stomach, you know.
Oh, my.
Worrying is very dangerous for your stomach.
Mm-hmm.
So you worry like every day?
Yes, sir.
But the more you worry, the more you'll create gastric acids in your stomach to give you more problems.
Oh, my.
This is true.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
You drink drinks from your shop?
No, sir. I only drink water.
Okay. There's another card here, and it's a king card. Are you in love?
Yes, you can call it that.
Okay. How you and him get along?
Not so good sometimes. But if we talk, we all right. If we don't have no conversation, we know all right.
If you don't have no conversation, you're not all right?
No, sometimes he days we not talk because he's in that room and I'm in this room.
Oh, you're in two different rooms?
Yes.
So how you guys enjoy yourself in two different rooms?
We don't enjoy ourselves. But I'm in love with him, but I don't know what's wrong with him.
Wait, hold on.
He's accusing me of things, but I'm not doing anything.
He accused you of cheating on him?
Yeah, it might be people who tell me, see, like if I go out, maybe we say somebody we gone with, but nothing like that.
So hold
and
on.
People will tell him.
Hold on. When is his birthday?
The 28th of May, 1958.
1958?
Yes, 5'8".
So he's born the year of the dog, right?
Yes.
Give me your birth date now.
4th of January, 1970.
Okay, so you born the year of the dog, but you're not a dog because dog year begin around February. So you actually will be a rooster.
Okay.
Could you imagine a dog doing it with a rooster? Wow. That is off the wall. That's completely off the wall. Let's see what happens when a dog end up doing it with a rooster. Hold on. Let's look for dog husband, rooster wife. Let's see how this thing go. God, that don't sound so nice to me. Hold on. So you accuse him of anything?
Yeah, he do things I accuse him, but it's the truth, but I don't hold it against him.
Okay, hold on. Dog husband, rooster wife. Let me see what goes on here. A cool to moderate coexistence is in store for this couple. Both are discriminating and forthright souls who may be easily displeased or vexed or fed up with each other's faults. Normally, they may strive harder to be more agreeable, but this match could bring out their most offensive traits, making them willful and uncompromising. Both are too quick to retaliate when challenged and can be fierce fighters. The dog is nice and easygoing only as long as you keep out of his hair. The rooster is virtuous and equally sincere in her efforts, but she has much too rigid an outlook to suit the dog. She will make him feel like she is out to reform him, and he will never stand for that. So that is the problem. The problem is that you're not compatible, right? Because you can be a real pain in the butt, very nagging sometime, and he will get real miserable.
Yeah, sometimes a long time, for me, 19-year-old.
True?
Yes, and he go away and get married, and he come back to me again.
That's a lot of love, right?
Yes.
So here's what you need to do now.
Yes.
So when last you guys have sex?
About a year now.
A year now. Are you in the same house together?
Yes.
So he don't approach you for nothing, so?
Yes, but I don't have any. I don't want to do it.
So you
I tell him we were supposed to get married and he put it off. So I don't know why. So that's why I'm just be myself.
Yeah, but listen, if you do the same things the same way, you will get the same results. You know that, right?
Yes.
All right. So now you need to stop behaving like that. Okay?
Okay. Yes. Yes.
You are a big part of the problem. You need to sit down together and talk.
Yes.
Right?
Right.
You know, offer him a massage, get some oil, rub down his legs and stuff, right?
Right.
Treat him with love, because put it this way.
Yes.
Put it this way. If he die right now, it will mash you up.
Yeah, man.
Because you know why? Listen, you love him in a way that you don't want to admit,
Right? Yeah, I love him.
I mean, you really love this brethren, not true?
Yes, man.
But hold on. It is abundantly clear that he love you too,
Yeah.
But him don't really want to force no issue, because he don't want to give you the wrong feeling about him.
Yeah.
So he don't want you to judge him, because your roosters can be very judgmental, right?
Yeah.
But listen, life is too short for what the two of you are going with,
True.
Do you see another man out there that you prefer?
No. It's only him.
There you have it. You need to stop it. In other words, the real problem is the incompatibility between the dog and the rooster.
Yeah.
So you not the problem and he not the problem, but your behavior is a problem.
Okay.
Because you want him to act properly with you,
yeah,
but you're acting difficult with him, right?
Yeah.
No, he don't seem to want nobody else right now.
I heard him talking like him have taking some meeting with somebody. I don't know still.
No. If that was true, you wouldn't hear him talking. Okay?
Okay.
He just want to make you feel aware, right?
Okay.
If that was true, you wouldn't hear the plan.
Okay.
So once you hear him say that, there's no plan. He just wants to see if you would feel away.
Okay.
He's trying to find out if you still have some feelings for him. Okay?
Yeah.
So when last he tell you that he love you?
Yeah, must be a long time.
You two, you need to behave yourself,
But I'm okay by my side. I'm fine. I'm ready. I'm everything for him.
Mama, you're having serious stomach issues. That means that you are actually destroying yourself. You're being destroyed inside.
Yeah, right.
That means that you're very sad inside.
Yeah.
And this sadness is hurting you.
Right.
You need some happiness, girl.
True, man. True.
You need to laugh. You need to have sex.
Yeah.
If I had to write a prescription, I would prescribe excellent laughter and wonderful sex.
Yeah.
And send him to pharmacy with that.
Okay.
Right?
Right.
And of course, I'll have to hire him to become the pharmacist to dispense this medicine, right?
Yeah.
So listen, you need to take it easy. Just give the brethren some good vibes, okay?
Okay.
And watch and see.
Yeah.
That within a very short space of time, your stomach problem gone, because the main source of your stomach problem is this remorseful, hurtful feeling that you carry.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter what medicine you take. It
Right.
can only get worse. It can actually rot in your stomach,
Yes.
So you need to stop it. Okay?
Okay.
I can vouch for the dog.
Yes.
The dog really is a person who would prefer
Yes.
to be a loyal husbandman with you, but he cannot marry to you while you so complex
Okay.
and accusing. All right?
Okay.
You have to overcome that. That's a hurdle that need to be overcome.
Yes.
So he didn't postpone the marriage just like that. Is that he don't want that development that way.
Okay.
How often you wear pants?
I don't wear pants.
Thank God. All right?
Yes.
So keep it that way. No pants, okay?
Okay.
Keep it feminine, all right?
Yes.
All right. So you take it easy.
Yeah.
All right?
Hello? Oh, yeah, appreciate
I don't finish all the cards yet. Your prayer time is 5 p.m. to
I
7
know.
p.m., okay?
I know, yes.
So you take it easy. You have a card here now, and it is called adaptation, which means that you're going to have to learn to adapt.
Yes.
You have to learn to give and take.
Yes.
Another card here that shows rest. So how are you sleeping at night?
Not so good. Last night I don't sleep up about 1 hour, and then I wake up back and I sleep another hour.
You're sleeping in a bed by yourself?
Yes.
That is Mickey Mouse, you know. You guys need to sleep together, you know. Okay?
Yes.
So you need to order him into your bed. All right?
Right.
Tell him he need to be a man. Yeah. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. And you have a card here called conflict, which means that you are causing a lot of conflict by your attitude.
Mm-hmm.
All right?
Yeah.
And your last card is victory, which means that the victory is yours, you know. But the victory have a lot to do with you harmonizing with him. In other words, the man and sex is the medicine for you.
Yeah.
Him and sex. That is equivalent to laughter and good sleep.
Yes.
Okay?
Okay.
Most women, if them don't have sex, after a while, them can't sleep. They become miserable. Because them have this attitude that them could do without the man. But that is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Because that's not how God built it. God built it for the two to complement each other, and they told them get some proper rest after good sex, right?
Right.
Okay?
Okay.
So hear me now.
Yeah.
Go take care of your brethren.
Okay.
Please.
All right.
He's a lot better than enough man.
Yes, yes.
You take care now.
Yes, thank you. You too.
If you want help, spiritual help, you can pray Psalms number 45 over virgin olive oil and use it on your skin.
Okay.
That Psalms tend to break down a lot of crossness between couples and make them harmonize. Believe you me.
Psalms 45?
Yes, Psalm 45.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay?
Yes,
so just do that and go for man.
Okay.
I can hide down behind one tree, me a crowd of people, and we can hear the beds and things going on in there. I know big things are going on. All right?
Okay.
All right. You take care now.
Yes, you too. Thanks.
Irene.
Yes.
Milk and honey. Let's talk about milk and honey. What happens when honey is mixed with milk? The phrase land of milk and honey means a place which has plenty is rightfully used. Honey is traditionally used for health because of its antibacterial, antioxidant, and antifungal properties, as well as its anti-inflammatory soothing effects on respiratory issues. Milk, on the other hand, has been praised for its mineral and vitamin content, including fat-soluble vitamin B, vitamin A, D, and calcium, as well as its animal protein and lactic acid. But these attributes can combine with honey. But these attributes can combine when honey and milk are taken together, resulting in some desirable and unique benefits. What happens when honey is mixed with milk? Research have shown that honey and milk have a more pronounced effect on Staphylococcus bacteria as compared to either milk or honey when taken on their own. Also, it is believed that honey added to warm milk cures constipation, flatulence, that's what people call, easing them body, and intestinal disorders. Also, it is good for treating respiratory disorders such as cough and cold. Using milk and honey on your skin regularly slows down the aging process, while also reduces wrinkles on the skin. Face packs such as honey and milk works wonderfully from the outside to keep your skin healthy. Their antioxidant properties stop the free radical attack on the skin, which usually causes blotches, wrinkles, and degradation in general. As research on honey continues, it is gradually becoming clear that honey acts as a transporter and carrier of nutrients from food throughout the body. Honey showed itself to be integral in the body's acute uptake of calcium, of which milk is a rich source. This is noted by a study done on rats by Dr. Merlin Arif-Johan of the University of Colorado in the United States. Therefore, consuming milk and honey together will not only give your body the necessary nutrients, for instance, calcium, to benefit your bone health, but it will also maximize its absorption in the body. Proper calcium levels can help in preventing conditions such as inflammation of the joints and osteoporosis. A glass of honey and milk every morning is known to improve a person's stamina. Milk contains protein, while honey, on the other hand, contains the necessary carbohydrates required for an effective stimulus of metabolism. Animal proteins from milk are broken down into basic amino acids by the enzymes and are then reformed to create usable proteins for humans, while the excess material in this transformation is then oxidized as usable energy. Proteins are an important part of the human diet, and honey helps stimulate their metabolism. Honey, being prebiotic, promotes the growth of good or useful bacteria in the digestive system. When milk is consumed daily with a few drops of honey, it helps in restoring the healthy bacterial flora that is needed for a good digestive system. Therefore, regular consumption helps maintain the gastrointestinal tract healthy by eliminating bloating, constipation, and cramps. Now, it is important to note that people who have reason to not use cow's milk would be wise to use soy milk with honey or almond milk with honey and get similar benefits. This, my friends, is wisdom unveiling. Now, it is now 6 minutes after the hour of 4 o'clock in Jamaica, and let's address your dreams. What did you dream lately? I mean, did you see anything weird in your dream, like a plow? I mean, plow. This is a pleasant dream to farmers as it is a sign of good crops. To others, it denotes profitable employment. Plums. Ripe plums denote success. Green young plums denote failure in business. Plumber. To see a plumber denote that you will own property before long, generally a piece of real estate. Pneumonia denotes that you will fall heir to a small estate shortly. Poet. To dream of a poet denote that you are a fascinating lover. Poison. To dream of taking poison denote that you are pregnant and that you will have a beautiful boy child. To a man, it denotes that his life is in danger. Police officer. To dream of a police officer denotes petty troubles and misunderstanding among friends. Pool. To dream of a pool of clear water denotes success. Muddy water is a sign of failure. Platform. To be on a platform is a sign of elevation. It also denotes future prosperity. To lecture from a platform denotes eloquence. Plate. An empty plate denotes that your friends are false. Watch yourself. If filled, it denotes that your neighbor is in the bootlegging business, but that is none of your business. You should not meddle in the affairs of others. Attend to your own business and you will succeed in life and be happy. Playing ball. To dream of playing ball denotes peace and satisfaction. To see others play denotes a pleasant journey, generally by train. Playing dice denotes good luck in games of chance on the following day. Planet. To dream of living on some heavenly planet signifies a rise in position. Plank. To dream you walk on a plank denotes courage and security. If the plank breaks, it is a sign of disgrace. Popcorn. To eat popcorn in your sleep signifies that you will become comfortably rich and be happy. Post office denotes great business transactions which will prove to be very profitable. Pork. To dream of pork denotes sickness. Pot. To dream of a pot denote that you will be very prosperous next year regardless of your present position. It is a sign of long life and prosperity. Potatoes denote an unfortunate marriage. Powder. To dream of powdering yourself denote that you are deceiving yourself. Preacher. To dream of a preacher denotes eloquence and safety of your affairs. Pregnant. To dream that you are pregnant denotes great success in all of your undertakings. President. To dream of a president is a sign of popularity. To shake hands with a president denote that you will marry a rich person who is very prominent in society. Prince. To dream of a prince denote that you are a sport. To shake hands with the prince denotes that you have a great desire for adventure. To quarrel with him denotes power. Prison. To visit a prison in your sleep denotes safety of your affairs. It also indicates prosperity of long duration. But to be confined in a prison denotes shame and remorse. Prisoners. To see prisoners denote that you will not receive the letter that you expected. Property. To dream of owning or buying property signifies a happy and prosperous life filled with sunshine and popularity. Prostitute. To dream of a prostitute denotes failure in business. Hey, to have sex with a prostitute denotes pleasure which will not last. Prunes. To dream of prunes denote that you will get a good job shortly which will be to your satisfaction. Publish. To dream that you publish anything foretells that you will change your present position for one that will bring you much greater income. Pulpit. To see a pulpit in your sleep is a sign of eloquence and renown. Pumpkins denote that you will have a large family, generally girls and boys as well. Puzzle. To dream of a jigsaw puzzle signifies embarrassment. To work out a crossword puzzle denotes joy and much profit. Pyramid. To see a pyramid in your sleep denotes riches in abundance followed by health. Quaker oats. To dream of Quaker oats denotes that you are a glutton. You yam too much, boy. Quarreling. To dream of quarreling denotes domestic happiness. To quarrel and then make up denotes mischief. To hear others quarrel signifies sudden wealth. Quicksilver. To dream of quicksilver denotes profitable employment and good investment. To drink it denotes protection. Quicksand. To dream of quicksand denote that you are being slandered. Question. To dream that you are being questioned denotes lawsuits in which you will come out victorious. Queen. To see a queen in your sleep is a sign of great happiness. Rabbit. To see a rabbit in your sleep denotes sudden wealth. To cook a rabbit denotes popularity. To kill one denotes that you will cause much trouble to a friend, which will be unintentional on your part. And finally, raincoat. To wear a raincoat denotes protection by one in power. To see another person wearing a raincoat is a sign of benevolence. Rainbow. To see a rainbow in your sleep signifies that you will make a solemn promise shortly to one who is about to leave this world. And finally now, razor. To see a razor in your sleep denote that you will be discriminated against. This dream warns you not to go where you are not wanted. You should therefore take warning and patronize your own people. Yeah. So there you have it. Dreams and more dreams.
Good morning.
Good night. It's still nighttime. It's 4:27. How can I help you?
Could I have a card reading, please?
Yes, you can. So you'll be my final customer for the night. I'm glad to have you. Call any number in the range of 1 to 10. 6. Come again?
8.
Come again?
2.
Come again?
10.
Come again?
1.
Come again?
4.
Come again?
7.
Okay. The first card here is called conflict. Apparently, there's about to be some kind of conflict, you know. Do everything in your power between now and Christmas not to get into no quarrel with anyone, here?
Okay.
Or it could turn out nasty. And then there's the card of death, which means that you've got to be very careful not to get involved in no kind of conflict. Okay?
Okay.
Or someone could get themselves really messed up. You can't afford that. Okay?
Okay, I hear you.
Something bad is about to happen, but you can block it from happening to you by controlling yourself.
Okay.
Control your mouth. Don't answer back nobody who... I mean, no matter how ridiculous it is, just cool.
Okay.
How old are you now?
63.
63. So let me ask you something. If some disrespectful girl come and spit in your face right now, what you would do? How can spit in your face in front of your friend? Tell me what you would do, quickly.
I would retaliate.
You will retaliate?
Yeah.
Why?
No,
but I just told you that there's a death card here, a card of death, and a card of conflict, and to try and behave yourself and don't get involved in no basa. So then, what if somebody come and spit in your face? It's better than if them stab you.
Walk away.
Yeah, go wash your face. Just little saliva. Go wash your face. Okay.
Okay.
In other words, someone is gonna test you in a way where it could get real brutal because you not take that from nobody, but you need to take it though.
Okay.
You need to pass that test. Okay.
Okay.
You hear me?
Yes, I hear you. Okay.
Now, I'm not telling you what I believe. I'm reading cards here.
Okay.
There's another card here now called oppression, and that's a prison. So, trust me, you don't need to be locked up in a woman's prison. You know.
No.
Right? Because if a girl tries certain things, you're gonna mash up a girl, and then next thing you know, you're locked up. What's the point? What's the use?
No, not to lose the freedom like that.
That's my point. So better you just take it and walk away. She will go and mess with somebody else and get gouged by them, not by you. Okay?
Okay.
There's another card here now, and it is called Justice. So somehow the justice system may have them eye on you. You got to make sure you don't find yourself locked up. It is important that you be super careful. Don't get into no row with no girl, no boy, no man, no woman.
Okay.
No matter what them do, walk away. Okay? Don't do the devil work for him. You got a card here now called the Fool, which means that someone is going to try to prove that you're an idiot. At any move you make, you're going to look like a fool. So better you play fool to catch wise, right?
Okay.
And you have another card here now, and it's called the Priestess. Have you ever been married?
No.
How old you are now?
63.
63. Well, you're going to be invited to a wedding, you know. Or are you in love?
Yes, I have somebody.
All right. Either somebody going to propose to you for you to have a wedding, or you be invited to a wedding of a close relative, okay?
Okay.
And your last card is called Gain, which means that you ain't no loser.
Okay.
You'll only be a loser if you lose your temper. But when you lose your temper, you lose your temperament, which means you lose your power.
Yes, you lose everything.
Everything. So try and control yourself. Now, what is really bothering you right now?
My health.
Talk to me. What's wrong with your health, ma'am?
There's a problem with my back, like this problem.
You have sciatica? You got pain in your lower back?
Yeah.
Like a slip disc?
Yes.
Okay.
It caused me to give ease to the pain, so like a unching, like.
It make you hunch over?
Yeah, that's what you want me to do, but I'm trying to keep upright.
Okay. All right, here's what you need to do. Get a chair, like, you have some chairs with some tall back, but they don't have no sides?
Yes.
Get a chair like that and sit down in it, right?
Yeah.
And put your back up to the back of the chair, right?
Yeah.
And then take one of your feet, like the heel of your foot, and put that heel up in the chair into your lap.
Okay.
And when that foot get tired, you do it with the other foot until at some point you can put
like
up.
Like a 4.
Huh?
Like the number 4.
Yeah. Until at some point you can have both feet up in the chair like that.
Okay.
Or you can lay down on the floor, put your bottom up to the wall, and put your feet up on the wall so you look like an L.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Practice that. It's very good exercise. Also, you need a herb called white willow bark.
Okay.
Remember that?
Yes, white willow bark.
And you mix it with another herb called paw d'arco.
Cardiaco.
Yes. Combine those two is wonderful, okay?
Okay.
What is important is that I think that your mattress is too soft, you know?
Yes, sir.
You have a good mattress?
It could be. It's not that firm. It could be.
Okay, if your mattress is too soft, you'll get some serious back problems, you know? A mattress is a thing that's supposed to be firm.
Okay.
No, I'm not going to tell crowd people what you've been doing on that mattress to make it soft. I will never even go there, right? But what I do know is that you're probably needing your mattress.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
Now, something else is bothering you. What is it?
My son who is sick.
Let's talk about your son. How is your son doing mentally?
He's coming on quite a bit, yes, but
What kind of behavior him have?
The behavior now, because he's on some medication, but I don't know if it will get better, or you have to live with it.
Does he have any bad behavior sometime?
When he's off the med.
So do he have a mental problem?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
Okay. So did the doctor say he's schizophrenic?
Yes, that's it.
Schizophrenia, right?
Yes.
Okay. You know, does he take his medication though?
Yes, he does. No, yes.
As long as he's wise enough to take the medication, it would help him, you know.
Okay.
But he'd be tempted to drop it, and whenever he does that, he will act up very badly and probably go along real bad about the place, right?
Yes, yes.
But he got you had mad people in your family before he came along, like uncles, granduncles?
No, not that I know of.
Okay. And what you think is messing with his head?
I don't know, because he's not the one that really talk about anything that if it's something is
because something is a trigger, something triggers it, you know. Did he have any girlfriend? He lose any girlfriend?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
Oh, and when him lose the girlfriend, he start act up after that?
I think so, yes.
Yeah, man. So something like that triggers it. All right? Because, you know, woman is a big medicine for man too, you know. Yeah. But anyway, let him stay on his medication and, you know, tell him to take an early morning walk, like for 30 minutes every morning, right?
Yes.
You could even take that walk with him too, you know?
Okay.
That can be very helpful. It will actually help the medication to work. Okay?
Yes. Okay.
But you will be all right. You take it easy, okay?
Okay.
All right. Take care.
Okay, you too. Bye.
Bless you. Yeah, it's now 4:36. Well, brothers and sisters, it has been a wonderful gift and a pleasure being here with you. I'd like to pay my respects to Radio Jamaica for allowing us to be here. Indeed, it is a blessing to be here. Give thanks and praise to all our customers, well-wishers, callers. Remember that to get me off the air for private reading, the number is 876-844-2295. That is 876-844-2295. And you can also check out our YouTube channel. Just type in the word King Majesty, Majesty. For those of you who would like to contact me, you can call me at any time, any hour, it doesn't matter. But coming up at 5 o'clock is the Sunny Side Up with Derek Wilkes and Paula Ann Porter Jones. I repeat, coming up at 5 o'clock is the Sunny Side Up with Derek Wilkes and Paula Ann Porter Jones. So, on behalf of myself, Majesty, and
Jacob,
absolutely, we give you thanks. We give praises to Almighty God. We give praises to everyone who is part and parcel of our show. So until next Monday night at midnight, stay tuned for another thrilling episode of Wisdom Unveiling on the Upper Deck. Thank you. Godspeed. And remember, it is nice to be nice. Sila.